We is live. We is live indeed.
Welcome back. No one is watching.
Welcome! True, nobody is watching. That is fact. Okay, let's start this off with a bit of a recap then.
Perfect.
So it's been quite a while. It's been, like a month since we last played?
Too long.
Because apparently summer vacation is the worst time to play D&D because everybody's away at different times.
Yep.
So, recap. What happened last time? Well, it essentially started off with you going into the basement to see your imprisoned, captured mercenary who had come to the temple with the mage, who you later found out was an illusionist. This person, this mercenary, turned out to have complete and total amnesia, meaning that he couldn't remember a single thing of his prior life and was totally confused, so confused that you managed to trick him into believing that he's a mage. You brought him with you after he tried to escape. That resulted... Or no, actually you brought him with you first.
Yeah.
Then, once you encountered the illusionist again, and ended up in a battle for the second time with him and his ogre this time, you fled, or he fled, Rust Silver Greybeard fled into the house and started knocking a hole in the front door. Something that you stopped him from doing once it was a bit too late. And Jaxson had to explain to the crowd that had gathered outside that this was just a renovation project. Something that they did not believe. So you continued to venture through this this newly opened up space that you'd found, and it led you into the sewer system. But you pushed onwards and you eventually discovered a number of Lizardfolk.
Rust discovered them.
As a group, led by Rust, you discovered Lizardfolk.
Yep.
Whom you also managed to anger, causing them to bring you to their king. The king, whom you also slew as a result of being brought before him. And you took his money, and you ventured onwards until you found more Lizardfolk, whom you killed except for one.
Two.
No, the second one came later. Except for one who you named Lizard Boy. Lizard Boy told you that there is a holding cell for giant lizards and that his brother is the keeper of said lizards. And so he brought you there, introduced you to his brother.
Lizard Boy 2.
Lizard Boy 2 was later renamed to Lizard Boy 1, but it just became very unclear who was number 1 and 2 because you never reached a proper conclusion.
The lizard boys, at least.
You wanted to take some of these lizards. They asked to keep them because it was the only thing that they had. You found out that their queen had been eaten by these lizards, and that only... Since all of them are related, more or less...
Except Lizard Boy 2. Screwed. I'm pretty sure.
No, there was the shaman person with Lizard Boy 1 who was old.
Yeah.
And not an actual blood-related person. But now that every survivor, aka 2 people, are brothers, they're kind of
dead.
Trouble.
Average lifespan of Lizardfolk, 60 years.
Well, they're still pretty young, so if they just leave, which they didn't intend on doing.
Weren't they like 50?
No, not they were pretty young.
Oh.
It was an elderly Lizardfolk shaman who wasn't related.
I thought they were older than Storm because I remember something along the lines.
Well, a bit older, but they're not old.
Yeah,
they're still relatively young. But Storm is in his 20s, I think. So.
Because I just remember something about Storm, like, I'm your new king. Yeah, why that? Because I'm older. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Either way. After finishing with these Lizardfolk, you return to your base of operations But once you reach the temple, the underground temple of Misfits, you were met with 4 guards, members of the City Watch, patrolling and investigating this newfound temple.
Yeah.
And
Terrific track record.
you tried to explain that you had only come to the temple to pray and that you found your way through the sewers. Again, they did not believe this.
Captain Stormad, your services.
And so you tried to bribe them. Which was, what, a bribe of 1 gold? After they found out that you were Captain Storm with a bounty on your head.
And then, don't forget, we threatened them!
Exactly. Next, you tried to intimidate them into letting you go.
And then...
And eventually revealed that you have a mage among you.
And then...
Causing them to call for reinforcements.
And then we fled!
I'm sorry, dear stream viewers that don't exist, but as we can see from the audio here, you must be deaf at this point.
Yes.
At least I'm not wearing headphones.
We ended the session with Storm considering shooting the person running to call for reinforcements, but then abandoning the idea because you were in darkness and he's far away, and instead opting for running back into the sewers. And that is where we left off. So,
Oh, great.
co-workers,
Rather,
what is your plan right now?
my plan is to kill them or run.
What is everybody going to do?
I'm
Flee.
going to flee into the sewer system.
Run, run,
I will run.
run.
How close am I to the statues?
Are you stupid?
You would have to kind of go past one of the guards.
Oh,
But if you dash, you could probably make it there before the guard has the chance to get to you.
but he gets an attack of opportunity.
Depends. I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna flee as well.
So, all of you are going to start running
Rust
back
is
into
up.
the tunnel. Alright. Rust is going to be preparing to fight, but you run. He's going to stand there until all of you have basically just gotten out of there, and then he's just looking around and starts just charging out. Okay, so
Rip Rust.
Yeah.
chase scenes. That's always a bit of a tricky thing.
I suppose we need initiative or something like that.
Not really.
No.
Question here is, are you all going to... I'm assuming all of you are going to be dashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Are you
actually going to...
be double dashing?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to do another thing. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Why? Now. Okay, whatever.
Well, when I'm up into a more open space,
Yep.
not in a small corridor.
Right. So, Fritz, I believe you have 40 feet on movement. And it's like 55 if you're raging.
But he can't keep the rage then, though. If he doesn't.
Yeah, because it would require an action
Yeah.
to hurt yourself every time.
How many rages does he have?
I think one rage, because I know that last time you raged at least twice. I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
We had 2
Yeah,
fights
but,
at least, so it should
Well,
make
there were 3 battles. No,
Yeah,
2
3 battles. 3 battles, because 2 with lizards, 1 with illusionist ogre.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
It was
that's
probably-
right. Yeah, it's
So
3
probably
battles.
Yeah.
But
I can
do you
only
think you
remember
raged in every
2.
battle? Because I know for a fact when I went through the recording quickly last night, I heard you say rage twice. I
Okay,
don't know
well,
if that was
let's say
third.
it's twice then, because I don't really remember.
We'll just go with that. So you have 1 rage left, because I think you have 3 total. So.
And I drank my strong potion, so...
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
not
so
fast.
there are basically 3 guards going after you, with 1 having run off to get reinforcements. These 3 guards, they don't seem to really try to catch up with you so much as they just try to follow you. They almost seem like they're trying to keep a distance. Maybe out of fear. Maybe just for other reasons.
Yeah, they're feared of rust, dude.
But yeah, they're still following you. Either way, you make your way into the sewers.
Yeah.
You pass through the rocky tunnel, get to this room with the tents and the dead ogre. Do you want to cast invisibility in that room? Because there's space to both sides.
That's a perfect room to cast.
Okay, so what do you want to do when you go invisible?
I'm just gonna run into a tent, invisible, and quickly run out. It's just like...
Alright. But where, do you like continue following them, or do you...
Yeah, I would like to continue.
Sure. So the guards are, I'd say, maybe 30 feet behind you. Storm is slowly getting ahead. So it's
30
Fritz,
feet
but just
per...
So, Storm, since you are the first to reach the first intersection, do you head to the left or to the right?
Oh, yes.
The water is flowing to the left. Through this little canal thing in the middle of the floor.
I'm going right.
Okay. So, Fritz, you're about 20 feet behind Storm, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
You see how he turns to the right. Where do you go? Do you follow him, or do you go to the left?
Yeah, I don't trust Storm's instincts, but I do not wish for us to split up, so I follow him.
Okay.
And I'm like 20 feet behind him, so...
Yeah, and Dara, when you catch up, are you gonna also follow, or are you gonna...
Will I see him going to the right?
Well, you will see them just about, like...
Yeah.
Because you can still see ahead of you.
Got it. I just wanted to make sure how long the corridor was.
And I'm assuming that you still have a light source.
Yep.
Since you're blind without it.
Yep.
And so you would see this light ahead, because it's basically straight ahead, and just that it disappears off to the right.
Alright, I'm gonna follow that light.
Okay, so do you also follow?
Well, I'm a bit ahead of her.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
You're like 10
I
feet ahead of Dara, because
Yeah,
you
but
have to go to the side and then...
But she doesn't dash, though. So...
I didn't dash
true.
one.
Yeah, so you would be
40
quite a bit
feet.
ahead, yeah.
Yeah. So I would be enraged to see Fritz. Because he was also 20 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you can see both.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Well, I will just follow.
Okay, so, you go to the right.
Wait, have we been to the right?
You have not.
What?
That's not a good sign.
Oh,
So-
Rust. Does Rust follow?
Yeah, but he's behind everyone.
He's behind.
Oh my god.
Is he even behind
He's
Dara?
Don't care about Rust.
Back. Anyway, Storm, you turn to the right.
I
You
thought
run,
the lizard
and then you have to
was-
stop. Or you might actually... You know what? You might not stop.
I
Because
might
you see
jump.
ahead of you, the floor just ends. And there are pipes in a row with a space in between. And then, in the darkness somewhere, you don't know where this leads, but you can see floor ends, space that goes way down, possibly.
Pipe.
Pipe, space, pipe, space. There are 3 pipes, basically. And then you don't see what's beyond that. Are you gonna stop? Or are you
not
just
gonna-
gonna go for it and try to, with maintaining your momentum, just try to jump over
How
Over
far?
all
No,
the
no, no.
pipes.
well, like one at the time, because there's
No,
a
no, no, I'm
significant
just-
space in between. So.
I'm
Do I
He's
get
just gonna run on
advantage
the
on the
air.
first one if I do it right away?
I'll say if you maintain momentum.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice. Oink. Please, my rolls was so bad last time. Acrobatics or what's?
Let's hope for acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Yeah.
15.
15. Let me just.
You sleep and die.
You land on the side of your foot and sprain your ankle. You can no longer.
Okay, so you make the leap over to the first pipe. 15. You make it without any problems. Make another roll for jumping to the second.
Do I see something else?
You can now see that there is a ledge, that the floor begins again after the third
How
pipe.
far
Hi.
them?
15?
15 again, you succeed and make it over to the second pipe. Now roll one more time to make it to the third pipe.
Do I have any luck left?
I don't
I think
so.
you have maybe one.
Yeah, I think I
You
have
have,
one.
because you have a tendency to at least always have one.
Say one for the death moment. I don't want to die in a sewer. 15 again!
Oh my god.
What the
You
fuck?
make it over to the third pipe, and from the third pipe you can quite easily make it to the
Okay, quite easily.
third one. So you don't have to roll for
Okay.
Wait, how far is it between them?
There is more than enough space for you to fall in.
Great.
Ooh.
What do I see in front of me now? Just a path, I guess.
What you would see... Allow me to consult my map. You are in a room.
In a room?
Yes.
Rather.
It's about the same size as the room that you entered into before jumping on the pipes.
Oh, was there a room?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's a room that where you turn to the right.
Oh, okay.
You know there. But yeah. So there is a room. You see on the other corner, or on the other side of the room, there's like river would be the wrong word to use, but there's a significant amount of water that is flowing through like an open pipe. So it's like a half pipe, but it's quite big. It's like 10 feet across, and there's a significant amount of water being transported. And you see also to the right there is a door. This water also flows from like one sewer grate into another. I can just close that door. Thanks.
Wait, what's a sewer grate?
Sewer grate, so like bars, metal bars that are blocking off the pipes so that you can't go through them. But yeah, anyway.
I will stop there at the end of the 3 sewers on the ledge and wait for the
Yes, so
co-workers.
Terrific.
You turn to the right. When you see this... Actually, you don't... Are you carrying in a light?
Well, he sees me jumping over then, doesn't he?
Yeah.
At least the last one I would see him jump over.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you don't have the light now.
Nope.
So it's gonna be a bit tougher for you.
He doesn't even
But
text.
go for it.
Well, I don't have much choice.
Just turn around.
Do you have any light source there, Fritz? It would be significantly better.
Yes, well, I do not.
Great.
Runs up,
Can you
stops,
can you
backs
jump
up.
with athletics?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna,
Since you stop and talk for a bit, I'm gonna say that Jaxson, you managed to catch up. So you're now right behind. You just see Fritz backing up and starting to go for a run. You have dark vision.
Yeah, I can
So
see.
you can see what he's about to do.
Can I see down?
You would have to go up to the
Yeah.
edge, but since Fritz is in front of you trying to charge over, you can't really see down.
Fritz, can I just look down and see how far you will die?
how far you will die?
How far you will fall if you fuck it up?
Just hurry.
Yeah, so I.
Okay, so you just scroll over to the ledge, you look down. It's probably about a 20-foot fall
It's like
Into
20
water.
foot.
into water, but you're not sure if it's shallow water or if it's deep.
And there's some sort of water, but I don't know that. So. Fuck, I don't wanna jump.
So will he get disadvantage
So
on his
at
first
this
one?
point,
Or
Dara, you would also catch
Yeah.
up with them.
best
Let's just
acrobatic one here?
Let's just turn around, guys. Storm can you back? There's another way.
fuck the other way. This one is more safe.
Rust is also there right after.
The
this
guards
one.
will not jump over these.
Yeah,
No.
but we might die.
True.
So at this point, you can now see these guards lining up right at the edge of this short corridor that you walked into to get to these pipes, and are now blocking your path.
Fritz, jump.
You see how they stand there, and one of them seems to be a half-elf, and is just saying, "Wait, they're cornered! They can't go anywhere!" Other guards are slowly closing in, like, "We don't want to do this!"
You back off!
Just hear a voice from the darkness, like two of them are completely blind, you can't see. Or, no, yeah, the old torch, never mind.
Yeah,
they can't see.
Can see a little.
That one is not dangerous! Get the mage first!
So I guess you will
Yeah,
start
I'll just-
jumping. I'm gonna do it.
Will he get disadvantage on the first one and then?
This is gonna be so.
It's not a disadvantage,
Yeah,
this
It's
check
gonna be
gets harder.
so
'cause it's-
anticlimactic
okay.
if I don't make it.
Because he will have.
You know, I'm
Yeah, there is
really
light
good
coming
at
from the other
it.
side, so the last two jumps are...
You're gonna fall on me.
it's
So you'll
easy.
be alive
Just
at
get the
least.
15 as I got
Of
every
course!
3.
It's not like I have the
I-
worst track record ever of
you can-
rolling ones
you
in
can
this
do it
situation.
Yes, you have.
Huh?
You can do athletics, right?
Yeah, I allow
And I
that.
think you have high.
Yeah,
Athletics.
I have 6 in
Hey,
athletics.
if he was raging, he would actually have advantage on athletics.
That is true.
I'm-
But he can-
That would only give you advantage on the first jump, because then
Yeah.
your rage would technically...
Well, then,
I'll allow the first 2 jumps, if you want to
Okay.
rage.
oh.
I'll rage.
Okay?
Hmm.
So you just hear Fritz basically roaring, going for this jump. You don't have this.
20.
I'll say with a nat 20, you skip this one pipe and jump immediately to the second pipe.
It's just the third one now.
And you have momentum, so just roll that. You have advantage from the rage anyway, but just.
He styles on you kids!
You know what? Never mind. Fritz, you managed to jump the entire gap in a single leap.
I think I'm
What is
Natural
that
20.
seat? Jesus.
You just. With basically just 2 steps before to like get momentum, you just leap across, grab the ledge with your hands, and just pull yourself up without any effort at all.
Yes.
And are now standing next to Storm, who's just sees this big, dark figure just coming out of the darkness. So you just jump to the side, just see Fritz basically land on the edge and pull himself up.
Of course.
Like you just pulled off like a
Totem on
30
the frog.
feet jump or something. Yeah, that's Totem on the frog. Yeah, I think that's like a 30-foot long jump, by the way.
I'm gonna die.
Well,
Let's go.
who needs the athlete feet?
So
Yeah.
this guard seems super confused, just seeing you basically like werewolf style
Oh my
leaping
God.
into the darkness
What
and just appearing on the other side. Like, wait, it must be the mage. One of them is actually gonna take his spear and try to stab
Rust.
Rust, who, by the way, is still on 1 HP.
Rust, jump
Oh.
over.
I'm gonna jump.
Oh, Rust is going to die.
Yeah.
That's a hit with a nat
Oh.
17. You just see how this guard stabs Rust right in the abdomen. He just
I will
Falls
answer
over.
with shooting a crossbow shot at
Okay.
one.
sure.
Jumps up.
And then I will start jumping and die.
What is it plus? I don't remember. It was so long ago.
The crossbow?
Yeah.
Well, it's your dexterity
Wait,
plus your
can you see them, though?
proficiency.
Okay. 17. No, I can't see them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're blind beyond that, so you'd have to
Well,
roll.
is the
you'd have to
elf
roll on
attacking?
disadvantage and guess where to shoot.
Yeah, that I won't do.
Yeah.
Is
you
the
should
elf
be then.
He's gonna
attacking the
Ah,
Rust? I guess.
Well,
Or he just?
well, since they're so close, they're like 10 feet away. And technically, I rule that you can see, like,
Okay.
kind of see. You know what? Actually, he should have rolled that on disadvantage. Still on that 17.
Yeah, I'm not shooting anything.
I'm gonna get a nap.
I'm just standing there hearing.
You don't really know what happens. You just hear him shout something about getting the mage, and then you hear a low grunt. Dara, you're still invisible, so no one knows that you're there.
I'm gonna jump.
Where's Dara?
Okay, Jaxson, if you want to go for it, one of the guards is now technically almost in range.
I wanted
do
to
an
jump
attack
exactly when
opportunity.
he went
Yeah, but
after him.
like if you don't jump right away.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna jump right away and I'm gonna
Yeah.
fall.
Da-da-dum.
Okay,
Oi.
15.
That's enough to make the first jump.
Da-da-dum.
Me.
Da-da-dum.
11.
11.
That's
Oh.
I'm gonna fall.
On the second jump, Jaxson,
No.
you just
No.
and you slip on this pipe that isn't completely dry, and you just see how Jaxson disappears down the
my god!
two of these pipes just falls, and I imagine that you're screaming or something. There's just like, and
Sploosh. Oh.
Sploosh.
the water is deep enough for you to not die.
The question is, well,
I'm gonna
will
say you
end
take
up?
some damage because you're still
Well,
breaking
I'm
surface.
You're going to get disease.
And you're wearing armor, right?
Yeah,
What type of armor is it?
leather.
Okay. You know what? Then it's fine. I thought that you were wearing heavy armor. But...
Oh, no. Light or medium.
Are you going to get the disease? Is the
Or if it was
question.
like some metal armor,
Yeah.
that would have been. Okay, yeah, sure. You just fall down there.
The
You don't
walls.
take damage.
The walls, are they like bricks or is it like
Yes, it's not natural rocks. It's bricks. Basically.
Can I try to climb up?
It's small bricks though. It's not really climbable with just your hands. But yeah, the guards are just kind of like, or the half elf is like, he just fell down.
I scream, Fritz, get the rope!
Dara, since you're still like technically next to the edge, kind of, they're gonna start moving forwards.
Is there any possibility that I can move around them without being noticed?
Make
Is it a stealth check?
yeah, let's make a stealth check for
Is it like, do I have advantage because I'm invisible, or is it...
Yeah, you technically do have advantage because
Yeah, that's actually.
that's
It says
part
that.
of what it is. But yeah, you can do that.
Okay, first roll 15.
Okay,
Oh yeah, that's probably
15.
15. Let's see. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna say you managed to make it past. You lightly bump into one of them, which causes some level of confusion. Where one of the girls, I think something just touched me. Is anything there?
Here you can file your sexual harassment.
But yeah, they just kind of get confused, and
I make
the
a minor
half-elf-
illusion sound of a rat squeak.
You can see from below how the half elf is looking over the ledge and is looking down.
Beautiful rat.
Just
Rat.
Hey, what a fuck.
the one that fell is still alive. It's down there.
I'm dead!
There's like nowhere to go. You're just like,
I'm swimming
I'm hissing down.
to their.
to the Fritz.
I'm hissing
I'm
down
dead.
my rope.
And then I
So you're lowering your rope. Yes. Sure.
Yeah, and then I grab it.
Fritz, help me out here, yes?
So Dara, where do you go after you stealth past these guards?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Are you gonna stay nearby, or are you gonna start?
I'm gonna
going
stay
back?
nearby. I'm gonna go back a little bit. And
Pushed.
there are 3 guards. I can't push all of them.
I'm going to die.
Tackle them.
You know, I'm gonna stay a little bit. I'm just gonna back up a little bit to see what the guards are going to do, if they're going to
Sure.
chase after.
So you basically go back into the room.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Still in viewing distance.
Yeah. The room, if you're just standing in like the middle, you can still see straight into the corridor where the pipes are, and because of your dark vision, you have no problem seeing. anything. But as you're standing there, from the temple direction, you can just hear footsteps, like running footsteps. Basically, people charging full speed. And it seems to be approaching very quickly, like storm fast.
Oh, that is 90 feet per
I think
round.
I'm going to find a room to make a short rest because that's my last spell and I don't want to die.
Yeah, great work of the invisibility.
So you're standing there, you're invisible, you're kind of starting to... I guess your only direction to go would be to the left from where you entered. The direction where you originally went last session.
Yeah.
You're starting to go there, and you see 3 people that are coming running into this room. They are wearing dark uniforms
Night Tide Brigade.
that are very familiar to you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Back at it again.
One of whom is quite familiar as well, the person.
No, please.
A
No.
major.
No!
It's
No!
Major Winmond, who is running with 2 of his fellow Night Tide Brigadiers. And just stop to look around and seem to notice these guards that are standing by the edge and immediately start going that direction.
Is he up?
You're about to basically just climb up the edge. I guess Fritz or someone is just grabbing you and pulling you up to the last bit. You're basically in the middle of that when you hear this voice from the other side. Since the 2 of you that would have a direct angle to look don't see that far really. And Jaxson, you're faced away since you're being pulled up. You can only hear this voice.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a constitution check to see if I puke.
Wouldn't that happen once you actually get up?
I'm just gonna start.
Or are you being pulled up?
No,
Projectile vomit
Oh,
into
boy.
Fritz's
Oh, yeah,
brain.
right. No, I'm gonna do
Give me that constitution check. Come on.
You fucking stupid motherfucker.
Dude,
Why
I'll
you
No, but
I'll
I
let
won't
you
do
go
like-
if you
Yeah, if
You
I...
won't projectile on
No,
me.
yeah,
but
I will do it down if I'm gonna puke.
Just roll.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
so,
good.
okay.
It's a matter of keep it in.
20, oh.
He's like,
I'm gonna start saying my famous quote and get
You-
fucked by women. Remember this
Once you're, you start saying that about to make your escape further into the shadows. When from the other side you just hear this growly, dark voice say, "Alright, that's enough. Major Women of the Nighttide Brigade Shadow Company, on direct orders from Colonel Clarice de la Nuit, we're hereby taking over this investigation. Gather your men and get out of here." And these guards are just like, they turn around and just, Jaxson, you're now up here. You're kind of sitting down there, somewhat exhausted, and you look across and you see women holding out this scroll of parchment towards these guards who are just like, and the guard that seems to be the leader, the person that talked before in the temple, just says like, "Sir, I'm afraid this is a matter of the city guard. These individuals are guilty of murder, bribery." That's just getting cut off right there. He just gets cut off by women. It says, "And you, Sergeant, will soon be guilty of refusing orders from your superiors. You are dismissed. Is that understood? Final warning."
Kill them.
These guards just like,
you just hear Jaxson like,
the guards seem to mutter a bit between themselves and start making their way out of there. Women just turns to the other brigadiers and says, "Secure the perimeters. I'm going to have a talk with these suspects."
Guys, I'm not jumping back.
oh my god.
Just stands there on the ledge. All right, get back here.
I want to see what's in this door. If that was okay.
That was an order.
Fuck.
Just jump back.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm gonna fall again.
You can just use like a rope to climb down and then up on the other side.
Well, I don't want to get wet.
We don't have a rope.
Says the guy who
Yeah,
goes to the sea.
Okay, so what was your...
Well, it's disgusting
He's
water.
on this.
13
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
6,
yeah.
19, I mean. 19...
Wah, wah, wah.
Do I want to use my luck? I don't want to get dirty! 17...
Really?
Natural 20.
Really? That's what you use your luck for?
You're just kind of skipping across like 1 foot, landing on each pipe, and then for the last jump you just kind of spin around and land
60!
with a nice pulse.
What the fuck?
And then I can see his angry, beautiful face.
He's standing there looking at you.
Major,
He doesn't look happy.
lovely to see you.
Okay, I get.
You and I will just, we'll make our way down the rope a little, slowly.
I didn't leave the rope.
No, he has a rope, so I will. We have to jump.
Hey, you tossed the rope.
Yeah, I don't want to get
You
down
have
there
own
again.
rope, I think.
Do I?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Every
I'm gonna
every
jump.
pack has that.
Okay.
Does every pack actually have rope?
Almost.
Adventure. Well, I'm gonna jump.
I
But
mean, not
this
all.
time I'm gonna try to not land with my feet, but land on the edge so I can
What?
hug. Wait, how?
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, yeah. So
Pipes are not very thick, so you can quite
Yeah.
easily get a
Do-
good one of it.
does that make the jump easier? Because
If you
it's a
look
short-
like an
You can
idiot,
certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like.
you're going to look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It
Well,
reduces the chance of slipping off.
I think he has already made that.
yeah, I've
Yeah,
already
that
fallen
should be-
down, so.
But now he looks.
Oh,
No,
Okay,
he's
so
just
you-
gonna skip.
How can you make that a beautiful jump? By freaking
This is not.
log
No,
plus.
this is not beautiful, but I'm gonna say you managed to, with a natural 20, you kind of jump with the feet on the first one, and then with the momentum, just throw yourself forward and grab onto the second pipe.
I thought you were gonna say he jumps over the first one onto the second one.
No. He
not
jumps
like that.
under the first
Whoa!
Define physics.
It's like freaking Wipeout, the
that's
TV show with
a
the balls.
23.
Well, since that was like this is okay. So this is what happens. You run, get your foot on the first pipe, jump over to the second, which makes you grip it. With the momentum, you just swing under onto the next one, basically
Like
managing to keep the momentum to then grab onto the ledge with your next little jump.
And then I climb up.
And then you climb up on the other
I
side.
should have done that the first time. Fuck.
Well, I'll jump.
Fritz.
I'm gonna jump this time as well.
You have no rage.
Your rage
then.
anymore.
Yeah.
So it's a regular roll.
Well,
Again, you're blind though.
Yeah, that's great.
that should be
Is
good.
it still athletics?
No.
It's still athletics.
Oh, yeah, both.
So that's 15. That's fine.
Yep.
That's
That's
not quite fine.
no,
That's
you-
like 13.
Oh,
That's still okay.
nice.
Oh.
I land. So
You're a bit unsteady, but you still make it onto.
Is
the
there still one more?
second pipe.
Yeah.
There's one more.
Last
Just
one.
hits my head.
You're on that one.
Oh,
Ah, there it is.
there it is.
There it is.
Beautiful.
What is the total?
10. I slightly sprained my ankle from the second one.
No, actually make it across because the pipes are varying in difficulty.
Ah,
There are slightly different
Wow.
gaps between them.
So this is
Hard to
like
tell.
don't hurt me daddy level jump in like Wolfenstein
Yeah,
ways.
basically, yeah. Because
perfect.
it's a DC 10 and you got a 10, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
you make it across the
Wow.
final pipe.
So, luck.
Because Jaxson, you got an 11 on a more difficult.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I think you
And
got
it's
it on
12.
a pipe that has a 12.
Yeah.
Oh.
DC, so.
Oof.
Oof.
But yeah, you make it across. So this time no one has to take a bath.
Yeah.
Where's Dara? And where's Rust?
You
Russell?
just look down and see Rust bleeding out in the...
I'm gonna do a med
Can
check
someone
on
help him?
I'm gonna try to.
How many? Oh,
Never mind, I rolled nat 20 on his first. That's safe.
Oh my!
Rust refuses to die.
Is he alive?
Yeah.
Great.
Well, he's awake though.
no. He's
Natural 20 makes.
Yeah,
him
yeah,
awake.
because nat 20 makes you...
Oh.
I'm okay.
You always
My
get, you
mage.
go to 1 HP with a nat 20.
I'm okay. My mage magic works.
Uh,
Bleeding out with a spear in his stomach.
you see how he's laying there, he's still bleeding, and at first you think he's unconscious, but then as you kind of sit down and try to lift his hand from the wound to see how bad it is, he just opens his eyes, looks at you, and almost with a whisper says, "Rust Silver Greybeard never dies."
We won, Russ. We won.
I used my magic on you.
Thank you.
I love that he's saying that to you.
Then he just goes back, closes his eyes, and almost falls asleep again.
Beautiful man.
True hero.
Women is just gonna look around a bit and say, "Well, I haven't found your last friend yet.
Neither have we.
So who's this?"
Oh, this is Rust. Silver Greybeard or something
Yeah.
like that.
A thug that we found when...
I'm a mage!
Yeah.
Goes back.
I whisper to him and says
He got
he's not actually a
something
mage.
called amnesia or shit, I don't know, and then he learned him that he's a mage.
Yeah, we fooled him. Quite funny.
And now he's in the hearth.
He turns to his men again. Escorted him out of here. And they kind of walked around a bit and just made sure that the guards left and such. But they come back and they pick up Rust. He starts like almost resisting, and they're like, "Calm down," and start carrying him away.
They are not
Don't
anti-mages.
resist.
So,
You have been rescued.
how about you find your friend first?
I'm actually right
Dara.
behind
Oh,
you.
fuck.
Great. All right,
Invisible. Okay,
get
so
over here.
Oh.
you aren't invisible anymore, I think.
Nope. I drop him first.
It's so very nice to see you all again.
Same, actually.
I doubt it. So, I have some suggestions for you, which quite frankly surprises me that you haven't thought of yourself.
When the DM's like, "Dude, I've been hinting this for weeks. Just do this already."
I came as soon as I heard word that one Adrian Duran had been found, and that the suspects were still in the house. That one of them happened to be a gray-skinned man who was trying to persuade a crowd into thinking that renovations were going on, and I immediately knew that these were my dear members of the Shadow Company.
The co-workers.
Call yourselves what you want.
Yep. Here we are.
Here we are.
We're working our way through it.
sewers.
Yep.
Either way, it didn't take a genius to figure out that Mr. Duran is the serial killer known as the Purifier, something I'm sure you are aware of as well.
Yeah.
And so tell me why you didn't use this as a bargaining chip to exonerate yourself from your crimes.
Because no one believes us.
You're racist.
You have all the evidence you need in this very house.
I think it's because Storm is afraid of getting, whatever that church wants to do with you.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything because the church will just kill me and stuff. They could have done it.
True.
Plus,
Well,
there's a
he-
But
bug.
why didn't you?
Yeah.
You could have sent some
Why are you
form of
talking
letter
to?
me, to Lady de la Nuit, or anyone else in the brigade. And we could have helped you. No one doubts
Yeah.
our word.
Yeah, I'm kind of new to this.
New to thinking, I've realized.
So what? You're just gonna blame me and not these
No.
fools?
The whole group of you
Good.
are equally responsible.
Great.
This is your mission, all of your mission.
But more you guys, because I'm
All
not
of
the- more. Slightly more than because
Are
I'm.
you going to blame them now?
Weren't you the one who threatened the guards?
And try to bribe them.
And threaten them.
Yeah.
Well, you also did.
No, he just said that.
He bribed them. I didn't bribe them.
I said they could get 5 gold pieces
Exactly.
if they touch the statue. I just gave them like something to do with my
That was-
not
I'm done listening to this
bribe.
bickering. Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
Second, your mission is to get into contact with outcasts. You know
We
this.
tried that. And we
Yeah,
look like
and
criminals
How
right
about
now.
you make sure that the rumor spreads that you are the ones who killed the Purifier, the man who's been killing some of the more unfortunate citizens of the city for quite some time. People that are just the type to join the outcast. They would hail you as heroes. Someone will be bound to contact
But
you.
who would believe a green screen that killed
You're
that? What? No, well, lizards are usually green.
yeah, they won't believe
A lizard
yeah.
that
So let
is plastered over the whole town.
People believe what they want to believe. And if they want to believe that the Purifier is gone, someone who's threatening them, they will believe it.
we bring his head.
Can we have his head?
That was a joke.
The body was found partially eaten by a smaller animal,
Oh, where did we leave the body?
including about half the face.
Well, the
Aw,
other half.
fucking tornado, dude. Damn, man.
He just like
Let's just say it like this. I'm just happy that you didn't want to use his bones for something.
Didn't I?
you wanted. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you made a ring.
I
out
made
of
a
it.
ring.
So there's like
A missing
a hand
hand.
that has been gutted and bones have been...
Don't you like the
You
ring?
can just like smell this. This is Sir Andrew.
Oh,
You can smell him.
What I'm trying to say is that there are thousands of ways of making the less educated population believe certain things, and it doesn't take much.
okay, so we would walk around in the town.
We killed him.
We killed it!
Fuck the purifier.
Fucking police, come and check.
Well, they
I will personally initiate a way to start spreading these rumors, but you are certainly welcome to try to help. I would say there is no way you could mess this up.
It's just hard to go
But I
outside
got it.
because everyone like wants to kill us and stuff.
If you're prancing around the district where people are literate, yes. A district where you've also made your home.
Because I ain't poor. I
You
don't
want to stay alive, don't you?
True.
You want to accomplish this mission?
Yeah.
Then how about you show some dedication and make some sacrifices?
Do you see these clothes? I call that
They look pretty
sacrifice.
disgusting, dude. You just fell
I'm
in
in
the
the
sewers.
sewer.
Good, so commit.
You smell.
That's
You
commit.
smell like rat shit.
I'm
and
gonna have my beautiful
horse
bed.
He's
dick.
about to start crying.
Oh.
Anything else, dear
Yes.
Major? Oh, great. Third thing.
Claim is waiting outside.
Who's claim again?
He's the tiefling.
The what?
Tiefling. Or like, you know.
Oh, yeah, right.
uh,
Him.
The man assigned to help you on your
Yeah,
mission.
right. Why did he leave? Oh, yeah, yeah, all right. Okay, yeah.
You know what? Let's
does
just
claim
go and
want?
meet him.
To establish contact with you again.
Ah.
Okay, you don't have to speak anymore. We can go.
I want to figure out what's in that door, though.
Okay, jump
I'm
over.
gonna jump again.
I'll cast my...
Not until we're done.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
You are aware that about half your time has passed since you got your 10-day notice about the Tormentor making his way.
5 days.
We've done so many good things. We have done nothing.
Well,
You have done
people
something, but you
people
haven't
know about the
utilized it.
co-workers, you know, just the bones.
Technically, we have done a lot, but nothing with
But the
them.
outcast is fucking rat heads.
I mean,
Ah.
Fritz died actually, so
I died too.
That was
you
pretty
don't
funny.
count.
Today is the
bragging
12th
about it.
on Meadow's Dusk. The Tormentor is expected to arrive on the 18th.
Okay, so we have like.
And let me
5-6
point out
days.
that he is never late.
Is he early sometimes?
Yes.
Fuck.
Damn.
The
Well-
moment he sets his foot inside this city, your time is up, and this assignment will be terminated.
And then we have to do something else.
Then you will be back to square one.
Oh!
Let's just find him and kill him. Or
Let's
bring
just
him
go
alive.
around in the stupid district saying we can kill the torment.
No. Tor.
We should not, we should not say that.
Oh, right, that was
The
the...
purifier.
I meant the purifier, right? Tormentor.
Tormentor! Yes!
Well, we can also say that because they don't like. Well, they don't know about the fuck.
I would certainly hope most people don't know of the Tormentor.
Yeah.
It's not something that is supposed to be common knowledge around here.
Okay, we are going to head to the
Storm.
poor
Well, this
people
looks like
and brag about our kill.
You are going to go, and you're going to meet up with
Yeah,
Queen.
after him we'll do that.
Good. Dismissed. He just stays there. Do you head back up, or are
Yeah.
you gonna go across the pipes again?
Storm.
Remember this time? Yeah, I leave.
Alright, so you all leave as a group.
Yes.
You make your way back up.
To play.
You go to the street.
Yeah.
You see that some guards are still surrounding the area, but they're starting to kind of pack up and leave, so to speak. There is quite a crowd that is still gathered outside. And you see a tiefling at the forefront of this crowd. And you see how he basically points at you guys when you enter, or when you leave. And just says out loud, "These people, they are the ones that killed the purifier." The Jaxson Storm starts posing and these like WWE style. The crowd, which is almost exclusively noble men and women, kind of give a half enthusiastic applause, like.
They're like, wait, aren't you in the bounty?
And then you see how Queen quickly, with large strides, just makes his way over to you and Basically says, let me have a word with all of you. I am so impressed with your work. Here, follow me. Allow me to invite you for a drink. And he starts making his way down the street, away from the crowd.
Half cheering
Is
us.
that,
This is the closest thing to heroic thing we've ever been.
a half-assed applause.
Killing
You
himself.
also see that Rust seems to be basically getting arrested by the Nighttide.
Hey,
What?
Brigade.
Oh!
I
You
can't.
see one of them has like a bit of blood running from his nose.
Can I just like go to Rust like a quickie?
Sure, you can hurry off.
Rust, everything can be fixed if you join the Nighttide Brigade.
One of the brigadiers just looks at you.
He's okay. He's just.
I
he don't
think
like.
you should leave.
Okay.
Just wipes the blood from his nose.
I should think you should leave.
But yeah, you make your way away from this scene, and
It's over for you.
Claim takes you into what is basically just an alleyway. You see how his face shifts back into the more normal Claim. You mainly recognized him because of his tiefling appearance, but and you already know of his face changing ability, so you see how his face morphs slightly to the Claim that you knew initially.
Ooh.
He just looks at all of you. Alright. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got into more trouble and you got out of it.
Of course. How we roll.
So, it seems that you're gonna have to be without your house now.
Well,
That house was so nice.
Yeah, no fucking windows. That's trash house.
Right?
Kill house. This is essentially what it was. It was
How
a
much
kill
will
house.
this cost?
Oh, that would be.
More than you can afford.
How do you know I can't afford it?
No one wants to buy a killer house.
How much? A guess.
Several thousands of gold.
unless you have stolen from the royal treasury, I don't think you can afford it.
Yeah.
Who would do that?
5 sessions later in royal treasury.
Speaking of money, you still haven't collected your first salary as members of the Nighttide Brigade.
Do you?
Where do you get the salary?
we can't take it because then people will know we are from Nighttide Brigade. That's
No,
why
of
we
course.
haven't taken
That
it.
one his claim has brought us the money right now.
I don't think he
You're
has.
finally thinking.
Oh yeah, he
You see
did.
how it pulls out the small pouch. Of course, I have to go to the bank and exchange these for platinum instead of gold because it will be very
So I like platinum. That's
Yeah, that's
rich people
inconvenient
stuff.
to walk around with a big pouch. So here you go. 2 platinum, 2 gold, and 5 silver for each of you.
What the fuck is this?
2 platinum, 2 gold, 5 silver.
Yeah. He just hands it out to one after the other.
2 gold.
2 platinum, 2 gold, and 5 silver, yes.
Storm is like, I'm rich now.
This is peasant gold.
Yeah.
Naturally, you can collect your next payment on the 20th of this month,
Okay.
Lovely.
since that marks the 1 month
We won't
anniversary since you joined.
What?
What's that?
I did not say anything. I said we will not be. We will do a mission, so we will not be able to
Well,
take.
no, the mission is until the 18th, so we will
Yes,
be
but
able.
we'll do another mission, of course, because we love.
Shut up. Okay.
Sometimes you shouldn't speak.
I stopped myself from.
I
speaking.
stopped you.
No.
You stopped yourself a bit too late.
No.
You shouldn't have said that much to begin with. Either way. Either way, since you're now without a house, There has been some
Are we getting a
some
house?
things that have been organized. You're not getting a
Donations.
house.
Are we?
You are going to be renting a house.
In the poor district.
Well, of course.
How many square feet?
One.
How many
Not,
bedrooms?
not a lot.
4 bedrooms. 5. We have to name it also.
No property.
I believe it's 2 rooms,
Ah.
and you will make do with that.
Ah.
Will you not?
Lovely.
If anybody asks how you got this, some wealthy anonymous donor.
Wealthy.
We robbed someone and got the money for it.
No, some
Okay.
wealthier
Ah.
anonymous donor gave this to you as a sign of gratefulness for stopping the purifier. Again, you've not actually been given the house. You will be renting it for free. Since you're also not showing any evidence of purchasing food or drink, we will use that money that you are given daily from the Nighttide Brigade to instead pay for this house.
We can be pure.
Well, you have a daily budget to eat and drink for.
How much?
Not much.
5
Oh, you gotta find that old document. And look this up.
No.
No, it's fine. I know what it is. It is
2 silver.
That's a lot.
Especially in the port district.
Giga slow computer working hard.
Internet Explorer.
No, it's Chrome.
Firefox.
It is. Finally, now it's loaded. But now it won't show what I'm looking for, apparently. 4 silver per day.
I can't even buy appetizers with that.
Maybe you should reconsider your living standards.
No, why would I? It's awesome.
You're an army man now.
Yeah, you poor motherfucker.
I don't know what you're used to, but it's certainly not what you can afford on a soldier's allowance.
I'm going to get broke real soon.
Now, of course, you have your 22 gold and 5 silver,
And some more, yes.
so if you want to spend your entire salary on
Food?
I want fish.
then be my guest.
And rum.
Oh.
See, this is a reasonable standard for a member of the Nighttide Brigade. Fish is not that expensive,
Fish
especially
can
not.
be
Well,
expensive.
it can be anything.
Yeah.
Can be. You can have a pea that costs
Exotic
the same
fish.
as a house.
Really good.
Hey, what?
Exotic fish.
That costs the same as a house.
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, of course, I'm sure that Jaxson over here would be more than familiar with such foods.
Yeah. You know, that was our daily...
What's the P name?
Oh, that's house pea.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard. Okay, we will go to the port district now and show ourselves
Parading
like
around.
I will
balls.
show you to your new
Destination.
abode. I'm
Thank-
not sure how you will
thank you.
find a house that you simply know that you are renting.
Well, I
could
can
mark
just
it on our
break into a house and steal it.
Just
Again.
Get a key and like do
Please don't do
everything.
that.
Why? Do you think I will find
Yes.
sleep in the same room as you?
No.
You are lucky enough to be considered heroic for the moment. Use that in your advantage. Don't immediately go rob some person. Start becoming wanted.
When
again.
can I rob someone then?
Make sure they see
When
something
we're in
racist.
the ring, okay?
Oof, okay.
This is
This is gonna be hard.
you are something else, aren't you?
Let's call it a dysfunctional family.
No, well, we aren't family
Co-workers.
because he's not our friend. We are friends.
Co-worker.
He's
Okay.
our co-worker.
Stepbrother.
I've encountered plenty of dysfunctional families more functional than you.
We're not Bloodhunter at least.
Let's just head out.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. So he shows you away from the Mathis district into the sharecropper's tract. And you eventually reach this little house. It's about the size of 2 quite average-sized rooms. The door is kind of almost hanging on the hinges a bit, not really the most stable thing. There are no windows, or there are window openings, just no window panes in the actual windows. There are shutters to open and close. He walks up, unlocks the door, opens, shows you all in, holds out the key. So who's gonna hold this? Which one of you wants it?
I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
take the
that's smart.
You're welcome to take it. Anyway, this is your new home for the time being. I'm sure you'll find your way around. It's not
If I sell
big
the
enough to get
house
lost.
It's like
to someone,
It's not yours, so
No.
you can't sell it.
well, they will.
but will you will just throw them out when
Storm. Don't be stupid. You have to
That-
rent it
that's
second hand.
You get more money from that.
smart.
Well, don't.
I find it really fascinating how open you are
With your
about
crimes.
things you know that you're not allowed to do.
Well, I'm a brigadier, so no one will do anything.
Well, they don't know that because they are not supposed to know that.
Oh, you're right. I'm not a brigadier.
Also, I am a member of the Nighttime Brigade of the Shadow Company, as you know.
But you are my.
And when you're
Co-worker.
directly speaking of throwing away a resource granted to you by the Night
No,
Brigade,
that's not throwing away. That's
Yes,
earning
but
more
you-
money on it, and
you realize that
Then-
the Nighthead Brigade is paying for it.
well, then I will pay back the
No, you won't.
small
You just
amount
take the
you
money for
paid.
yourself.
You would pay back around 50% if that were the case.
Well, that it was a speculation. I would, of course, never do that to the nighttime place.
I will also point out that the vast majority of people in the sharecroppers tract don't own their homes. They
Yeah.
rent them. Owning land is a very
Rich people.
privileged thing to do.
Yeah.
Almost every soul in the sharecroppers tract has a landlord, most of whom are living in the Mathis district. I would estimate that perhaps 10 individuals own 95% of the houses in the sharecroppers tract, the most populated district in the city. And so, selling it would require you to go to
Speculations.
one of those individuals.
You have to have new plans every day.
And I've explained to you why that wouldn't work.
Thank you.
I would make it work.
You will not.
No.
Now we will go out and brag about our kill. Let's go.
Hallelujah.
My recommendation would be that you make it known where you are going to be, so that potential interested parties could find you. And don't give them your home address. Normally I wouldn't have to tell members of the Nighthead Brigade not to do it, but I don't trust a bunch of you to...
House party, dude. Yeah,
But there's
okay.
only 2 rooms.
Thank you, Clay, for your
Yeah.
contribution.
Thank you for being so.
You will see us with the
Yeah.
rings head as soon.
No, we want him alive or dead.
What
Alive
did
is
we
better.
want him alive?
Alive is better.
Who's leader?
The ring. Or no, the outcast. Both. Do we get both double the salary if we take the both? The third as well. What's the third's name again? What? Yeah, there was outcast, ring, and...
Pilfer's ring.
You see how Clean basically goes into the state of disbelief? Just zones out. stares off into the horizon, which happens to be a
Clay.
wall.
Clay, wake up. Yeah, welcome back. Captain Storm at your service.
You don't know your mission, do you?
No! I know
Does
that...
anyone know their mission?
We are supposed to bring you their leader.
Who's leader?
Infiltrating.
Yeah, sell the ring.
Please, someone else.
We're going
Please
to
don't
get, we're
break
going
an
to
old
get
man's
the
heart.
purifier.
No, what? Yeah, you're the stupidest of them all.
We just killed the purifier.
Oh god, oh god.
Oh, oh.
Fritz, save me, please.
Yeah, it's outcast.
What is your mission?
I've
Outcast.
spent this time with these fools. I don't know
Outcast.
inside out.
Outcast. Outcast.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. The outcast
Leader.
is a gathering name for 3 separate groups.
Yeah, Pilfer's ring, outcast, and...
The outcast.
Okay, wait. Pilfer's ring. Wait, I know them. I have them all my time. Pilfer's ring.
Outcast 1, Outcast 2.
You see how he takes a step closer?
Yeah, wait a second.
That he has the look of someone who's lost his mind.
There was a very stupid name. Wait here a second.
Stormas brings out a book.
Let's see here.
Struggling to get it open.
What the fuck is this?
There's this awkward silence where everyone is just watching Storm.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You just hear this heavy breathing of Clay about to have a heart attack.
Blood Pact.
Yes.
One more.
Pilfer's ring. And, Outcast is there's no third thing.
There are.
No, there's not. I would have
We're
written
bringing
it down.
the third
There
one's
were
leader,
No, the Pilfer.
I think. No, I don't know.
The blood.
The Blood Pact.
Yeah, exactly.
The leader of the Blood Pact.
Yeah,
And
easy.
what's the third?
The Band of Mercy.
Well, the Blood Pack, were they like the sneaky people? Yeah.
No, that's the Pilfer's Ring.
Yeah.
The terrorists.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
They are the Blood Pact.
Oh.
The people that you encountered on your first day in the city.
Band of what?
We
The
killed
Band of Mercy, they are harmless. You don't need to do anything about them or their leader. They wouldn't harm a fly. They're pacifists and
The one-
Why did
idealists.
you tell me about them then?
Who was the one with the cape?
Because you asked!
Fuck.
We killed some, like, leader. Of, you know, the one with the cape? Who the fuck is
We
that?
have yet to identify who that was.
That might be the leader.
He was a member, but he was most certainly not the leader. There have been a number of smaller attacks since organized attacks.
Do we get the bonus if we bring him in
The
alive?
saddest part about this, I think,
Yes.
they asked people about the
You do.
Pilfer's ring and not the Blood Pact.
You do get a bonus if you bring the leader alive, which you were told in your mission briefing.
Yeah,
I
that
remember.
we remembered.
No, obviously
Yes,
not.
we did, yes.
Well, some of you might have remembered,
Yes.
not all of you.
No.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't that way.
If I'm going to give you a fair warning. You managed to make me angry for the first time in years.
What are you angry about?
You don't have to answer that.
You don't want to see what Lady de la Nuit will do if you bring in the wrong leader.
What? Isn't it
let's-
good if we bring... Wasn't Pilfer's ring the best one?
Let's bring in
From what I understand, you were recommended entry into the Outcasts by infiltrating the Pilfer's Ring. The Pilfer's Ring is thieves, they're petty criminals. Sure, some of them are assassins. They're not the...
Are you gonna
I give you a
pass
break.
out?
You don't have to tell her about race. It will only make things worse.
Yeah. Storm will have to buy a lot more flowers.
They have
Give me a moment.
brigaders have a tendency.
You can go if you want to, if that makes it better.
No, I cannot go.
He's part of our team.
No, I most certainly am not.
Yes, you were included in our team. Were you not?
He's supervising it.
Oh yeah, right. That's,
You are the
that's
team!
same
Oh, yeah,
thing.
right, he's not.
No, he's just making sure that we know the mission.
Yeah, we know the mission now. Good job, Claim. You should have been more.
You should get a raise.
What?
I am quite
We
sure.
didn't know the quest.
Yeah, well, he reminded us that that's
Have you been told this mission by 3 people now? So I would assume that both Lady de la Nuit and Major Women have given you quite a thorough briefing, and now here I am telling you what to do as well.
But
You can't ask Dara instead of
You know,
Storm.
but
I
She'll only
think
make it
I think
worse.
it's a bad idea to ask him such questions because you're only going to get a heart attack from him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to question Lady de la Nuit,
we will get the job done anyways.
but she seems to see something in you that I don't.
It's the flowers, man.
I really don't.
You want to duel? Then you will see.
Weren't
I
you like
have no
demolished in
interest
both?
in duels.
Wow.
I will
You should probably
check up on you.
Well, okay then.
No fighting.
He just walks out.
Oh,
Starts. He seems like he's about to say something. Just walks there.
Well, that went pretty well.
do you guys...
I would claim that he isn't in so great mood, yeah?
Fun for the day.
I
We
don't-
can kill him for that one.
Do you think that they will remember us from killing him, from killing the orc?
Probably.
So,
So let's just.
Let's not bring it up.
But
yeah.
I killed the freaking.
No, I
They
did.
seem to be okay after we paid them.
I forgot the name. The
Purifier.
purifier, exactly.
Well, I did the killing blow.
Oh my god.
What's the difference? We all killed him. What?
Yeah, it was big.
Anyway, my plan is that we walk around town, go to all those markets and everything to rant about, hey, we're going to do something at one place, and then we have like a small
Well,
speech or something.
We
that-
don't want. You're right in front of them, and you killed the purifier. Why would they wait for a gathering?
No, because
we want to gather as many people as possible. Elsewise, we will have to walk around all day in just ranting about, hey, we did something with the purifier.
Yeah, but
Claim also said that we should let people know our whereabouts so they can
yeah,
find
but it
us.
feels very stupid to go around. Hey there, I'm the one who killed Purifier. We will have gathering at this time. Cool.
an MIA.
Yeah, we will have a question and hugs and autographs this time. You can't get the autograph now, but then you can.
We
You have
don't
a
have to
better
make
solution?
it a gathering.
You transform into one of your many forms and then you go around. Have you heard there is a myth that the
There is a
co-workers,
There is a
the
truth.
ones who killed the great purifier,
I feel like
and they will
there's-
show up at this address this time here. No.
just
I'm
not-
actually surprised that that's actually the first smart thing I've ever heard him say.
But we need to know
Except
the
that
place.
don't say this address.
Yeah.
I didn't. That was a joke.
You know,
Well, maybe you should joke more, Storm.
yes, you're such a comedian.
Yeah.
You could also say that there's a truth. What is
Yeah.
going wrong?
Have you heard that they killed him? Ooh.
I can just imagine Storm like, hey, have you heard? I killed the purifier. Have you heard?
Oh,
No, he's just gonna kill someone else and be like,
okay, so
well, I'm the one who killed this guy. You're supposed to love me.
you have work to do.
You too.
I suppose.
Well,
We need, first of all, sure, we can't just spread the rumors. But do we want to have some form of gathering to make sure they know where we are, or something?
No, not a gathering. Just
What?
like,
Or do you just...
yes. Oh, hey, we are the guys who and girl who killed the purifier. Like, it won't work.
Yeah, they want our autograph. We
No,
killed
they
the
won't.
fucking purifier, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
most of them don't even know how to read.
Yeah. So why are we just like
They want a hug.
They want to touch us.
To feel the hands
No.
of the
We're not
purified
gods.
killer.
well, I'm a lump. Well, I was a lump.
Yeah, but you
Don't lump yourself together with them.
So,
Anyway, okay, fine. I'm going to go around town, spread the rumors, changing back and forth.
Yes, we need to know a place before we do that. That we can check out, you know, now and then.
And then they will be
wow, it's the gods who killed the purifier. Can I touch you? Boop.
Well,
We'll
just make
recommend
sure
the
that
closest tavern.
Yeah.
that's actually a good idea. We always go to a tavern.
He said.
I said-
I
It's like,
That
hey,
is-
did you know this? That's a terrific idea.
Good idea there.
I'm sorry, Fritz, I'm just ignoring
Yeah, me and Fritz look so much alike.
To be fair,
Yeah.
soon you're going to
Well,
merge
both
into
are
one
swords.
being.
You are the people with the biggest weapons.
And both got scars.
I was like, I'm literally talking over here. And he's like, oh, I thought it was you. Like, even if it looked the same, his mouth wasn't moving. Like, there's a noise from here. Of course.
Yeah, so what's the closest tavern? Do you guys know? We just go out.
What is the
Well,
I
I only
you would
remember
know
one.
that the tavern where we actually met Adrian Duran initially, the Crimson Helm, I think, is
Yeah.
quite nearby because you're in the sharecroppers tract.
Let's do it like
So you
this.
have two. You're going to do two things.
And we are gonna
One,
have
still,
bunch.
she might think that you're the one who's doing
Yeah,
all the
that's
talking
right.
if you stop now. I'm talking.
No.
First of all, you're gonna walk around and say, oh, have you heard
Rumor.
the captain's door.
the big bad boys who killed the purifier? I heard they spend their time, there.
Yeah.
At the Crimson
Helm.
Helm.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna walk in a group, and you're gonna come by every once in a while and say, it's them!
Ah, great.
And we
You
will
won't get any honor. But it's good for the cause.
You know,
Do you want
based on the fact that I'm not going to get killed if anything goes wrong, then yes, I'm fine with it.
Perfect. Then have fun. We will chill here for a while.
No, we'll just walk around the district.
What?
Yeah.
They won't.
Hey.
What?
do
You
you
can't
want
just
to
stand in the same place and then she'll come as different people. Ooh.
Well, I thought she would carry up the myth first,
What?
and then we walk
She
out.
will
What
do
time
is it?
both at the same time.
Just do it like this.
Probably like
You have to
2
walk around, so it makes it a little bit more interesting for them. Like, hey, do you see that? Those are the co-workers. I heard they were killing the purifier.
Okay. More work.
More work.
Oh,
Okay, let's
Walking
go.
around.
Do we need a short rest first, or?
Yeah, I
Yes,
want to do a
please.
Good.
because I'm dying over it.
As that is about 2 p.m. at this point.
Well, sure.
To, yeah.
Yeah, middle of the
that-
day.
Yeah, exactly.
You,
Klockan 14.
14.00. Vad roligt. Men ska...
Swedish word of the day, klockan 14. It means 2 o'clock. PM.
yeah,
That is not a rare word. We want rare words at the sea.
Skruttkärring.
What would that even be?
That is not rare.
Yeah.
People
So-
are actually gonna think like skrutkärring is what you say.
No.
Yeah, you know, you guys faced the hag that killed Jaxson.
That's a skruttkärring.
It's a skrutkärring. Also, kärring used to mean loved one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it means...
Instead of saying the sweet, instead of saying like hagga eller not or something like that, you're like skrutt shit.
You realize that you used your instead of ha-ga. Instead of saying like
Okay, Twitch.
We're
That was
not
good.
We're not gonna-
you're off the close.
Insert validity here. We're immune to bans.
Yeah.
Milo.
Okay, so let's take a rest, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'ma heal up. Good shit.
Yep. So a short rest for everybody.
I think we need an actual short rest in real life.
I mean, we could take a break. It's been about an hour and a half.
Yeah, I feel like
You guys want
it's.
to?
Very warm in
I feel like it's a good place to take a break.
Yeah, let's go for a short 10-minute break or something.
It's been an hour and a half we played. But we've been here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, someone was late, and then some camera didn't wanna.
Yeah,
Exactly,
fucking
yeah.
man,
So
it's
yeah,
been,
we'll be back in about 10 minutes then.
Tune back in to the coworkers.
Wait, is it that thing? I think so.
Stop making weird signs.
Intermission.
Now. So great. It should work now. It's I just made a mess up with audio recording, so that when I'm gonna edit the video,
You're gonna have a
I'm
hard
gonna
time.
have more work.
Well, cheers to the DM.
Anyway,
Recap.
I think it should be fine. No, we don't recap.
I want the recap.
All I'm gonna say is before we ended, you were about to head out to start spreading rumors, I believe.
Yep.
And the plan was like that we...
What do you transform to?
You do realize I have to do this multiple times. I have to take multiple disguises. So.
Why?
Because if I'm just one person following you around, like, hey, those are the coworkers. Hey, those are the coworkers. I feel like it's a little bit more.
pay someone to do it.
Okay, whatever you do. What okay. So where are we heading? Just outside the house?
We can walk around.
Rome, large.
Okay, let's roam.
And we just walking. You do
Yeah.
you.
I'm going into small alleyways, changing back and forth, and oh look, those are the coworkers. Have you heard about them?
They killed them.
Okay, so let's just. So you're just gonna do this now.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so you head out. You walk. Dara, you split off. You head into an alleyway. You transform into someone that looks like a peasant, or so you just try to blend into the general
Yeah,
masses.
of course.
All right. And then how are you gonna try to approach people?
Hello.
Because the rest of you are just like walking aimlessly somewhere.
Yeah.
Right behind.
Is there like some store?
Oh.
There aren't really stores in this district.
Isn't it? You have to walk to another district to buy like food.
Well, yeah.
Taverns
There aren't
anyway.
stores here. There are like you can probably knock on your neighbor's door and trade something with them, but it's not anything established
Okay.
here.
Yeah, we're walking around like idiots.
I'm going to be very loudly exclaim, look! The coworkers! They're here!
Okay.
Are you going to say the reason why we are famous? Maybe?
Wait. That's
Performance check to get attention.
Yeah.
So, Dara.
You should be like a really hot girl.
I have +5 in charisma.
Ah, nice. I have -1.
So
18.
Oh,
okay, 18.
wow.
Yeah, you attract people's attention. People are looking where you're pointing. It's a bit messy first because they don't really know where to look. Like different crowds are just looking at each other, and then they kind of end up looking at the coworkers.
Oh.
And
They're
then
just
my...
like, and start to.
Haven't you heard? They killed a purifier!
What?
Did you say that?
What?
So how are the rest of you reacting to this?
Flex.
I'm used to it, so I keep a cool face.
Do you just keep moving, or do you stop, or...
What do we...
I guess we just like... yeah.
Hey guys!
We play it chill, like,
Yeah.
oh, we were just walking, we did that.
Yeah, people seem to like... like a susurrus sound coming from the crown. And, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
We're going to continue doing this a long time.
Like the rest of the day.
And when I get the chance to talk to you, I say, be like some really attractive person, because I think that will gather more attention.
Everyone has.
You know what you should do? You should turn into a hot woman.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to get slapped in the face.
Like, I mean, when you change, like, it might as well be like some...
So I mean, what you look like normal.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you know, so you get more attention. Or be a really fucked up misfit, that will also give you attention.
The extreme polar opposites. Those are the ones you should go for.
Yeah, hunchback. Or hot.
Basically like the dude from 300. Is that whatever it's called.
As long as it gives you attention, it's good.
Okay, so you just repeat this process over and over again throughout the day.
Yep.
I'm gonna say give me 3 more persuasion or performance checks.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Nat one.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
How? Yeah.
That means it's a 6. 18 again.
Oh,
Okay.
that one again.
16.
that's
Okay.
You fool every 4th person.
Alright, so overall...
3 out of 4 people.
I should probably
He
become...
actually did it.
Yeah, but with her.
Yeah.
The proport.
I should try becoming president.
Wow.
Yeah. Look.
I think the batteries finally died in this thing. It made it through 4 years.
Yeah, I know. Those things
What a
last
shit
long.
calculator.
Huh?
What a shit calculator.
Dude, I was like the only person in my class that didn't change their batteries once.
Dude, I don't even know... Look, I actually found one of those in a lost and found, and I had it like 4 years.
Yeah.
That's the story I go when people ask me where I'm from.
Yeah. I found it.
Okay, yeah, you know, you get some mixed results, but overall, you seem to be attracting people's attention quite well. At a few occasions, no one really cares and just
Yeah,
keep moving.
you can't charm everyone.
You don't always manage to sway them into believing you, or sometimes it's more like whatever.
What ifs? We don't know who the purifier is.
Well, not that. More like, yeah, sure. These people are not really interesting to us. But overall, you know, you feel like you manage to spread some sort of awareness of your deeds. But yeah. How long do you do this? Give or take.
It was 2 p.m. when we started it, right?
No, 3.
Was it 3?
Short rest.
Oh yeah, right. How long will these guys continue on? That's a bit...
I get
2 hours
attention.
max.
I like attention.
Yeah, we need food. I need food after that.
Alright, so you go on for
2
2
hours.
hours,
Yeah.
so it's about 5 p.m. once you wrap up. You make your way around the district a few times.
Great. Fuck yeah. Tavern. Helmet Tavern. Let's go.
Alright, so are you gonna make your way over to the Crimson
Yeah.
Helm?
Yes.
Okay, so you return to the Crimson Helm.
To fangirls.
You get there. It's just as you remember it. You see most of the people that were there last time. Obviously, Adrian Duran is no longer there. He's in the ground.
What a weight he is.
This ghost is still lingers.
True. But you see this one man that you talked to last time, this kind of dirty man with I think he's wearing some sort of robes.
Yeah, I walk and sit by him. I'm a talk with this motherfucker.
Okay, so you walk back.
The guy with negative charisma.
You told me that he was something with the... yeah, you know what we talked about last time. No, he was not anything about that. He was the purifier that was going to kill us, but we killed him instead.
Are you saying this to the person that you sit down with?
Yeah, he was the one leading us to him, wasn't it? Yeah, he said that he had something to do with it. Yeah.
I think he said, well, I guess that guy maybe.
No, he said he was sure, or half sure.
So you sit out, he struggles to follow what you're saying because it's quite a mess with the way you're saying it.
Is there any way to actually logically follow that?
Wait, what are you?
I'm drawn.
With what?
Drawn, you know.
Adrian Duran?
Yeah,
He was.
you pointed me in his direction last time, yes?
Oh. Well, he was talking quite a lot about being a member of the
Oh, wow.
Outcasts.
He was the purifier.
Yes, I've found out about that now.
Why you aren't impressed?
Oh, I don't think
Does everyone here know about it?
You look around and people are looking at you, kind of, especially now that you've raised your voice. I think those who didn't, they do probably know that now.
Perfect. Now,
I love
do
it
they
when it's
serve
like,
rum here?
perfect. Not everyone knows.
I suppose you'll have to check.
You literally live here. How don't you? Whatever. Thank you for pointing us in that direction. Do you have another direction this time?
I suppose that depends on what you're looking for.
Same as last time.
Well, no. I don't really deal with the outcasts myself.
What do you do yourself then?
Various things.
You are in the outcast.
No. I have dealt with them a little bit at times, but I'm not affiliated in any way. I am a pillar of the community, I suppose you could say. I try to help where I can.
Great.
And in the evenings, I relax here. People know to find me here. It's a good way of life.
Sounds wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
It is. You should try it.
Spread the word that we are fucking legends, that we get purifier and you get gold, okay?
You're Captain Storm, I suppose.
Yes.
The one from the
Yeah.
posters.
Here you go, 2 platinum.
I don't accept money for help.
So you'll
He's a
just
good
do it.
person.
That's I respect.
You have something to learn.
If anything, I'll trade favors, but even that is rare.
Well, then, if you do it, you have a favor from Captain Storm.
I have no need for any favors. At the moment.
Well, sooner or later, probably.
I have others to turn to if I must.
Nice.
And above all else, I tend to do quite well by myself as well.
Nice. But
If anyone asks, I will tell you that
Well,
I do know who killed the Purifier.
if anyone asks,
Well, if it comes up in conversation.
anyone enters. Hey!
I'm not a herald.
well, I'm gonna just go out and buy some people that will say it.
Buy some people.
Okay.
See you. Thank you for the conversation, Mr.
You know,
Pillar.
you're killing all the like
You may call me
good
the mud
guys.
priest.
The Mud Priest.
Yes. It is what people tend to call me around here.
Pillar.
No, that is not my name.
Mud Pillar.
If you don't like my title, you may call me Virus.
Fires, it is. Yeah. I'll probably forget the name, but Fires.
That is exactly why the Mud Priest is easier to remember.
Probably. See you guys soon. I'm gonna go out and fix some stuff.
I think he would try to bribe a guard with saying if you're like, hey, can you see me?
Drive a guard.
I
Get
feel
fucked again.
Okay, so Storm, do you leave the inn?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of you?
I feel like it's a bad idea to leave him behind alone. But
Okay.
We need to trust him sometimes. I know it's hard,
He's
but
growing up.
no, he doesn't.
we need to believe that.
Well-
See it as a favor to yourself. That you won't
You
have to
can
get into
enjoy your
immediate
food.
trouble.
You know what?
You can't enjoy your food when storms around. What the fuck?
You know what they say.
You haven't
Aim for the
taken a
stars,
shower after
reach for the
bathing in the
treetops.
water, by the
I
way.
know. Everything stinks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smell is very unpleasant in the entire district. This inn is actually quite a bit cleaner than most places, though.
I was really worried when you took up the book because first I thought, oh wait, is that the monster map?
No,
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
But it's actually the player's
I
handbook.
heard the mention of food.
Yeah.
I take the most expensive food.
They don't
Alright, so you walk up to the
Yep.
the innkeeper. I suppose both of you go. Do you also follow?
Yeah, fall.
Okay, so all three of you. You walk up there. You see this quite big burly man stands
Oh.
there.
Almost.
Looks, yeah, he's a human, quite tall, like 6'1", 6'2", somewhere around there. Has a like stubbly face, quite dirty clothes with an apron that is also like completely covered in stains. Just looks up at you. Mm-hmm.
What's the most expensive food you have?
One single.
I feel like he's going to overcharge his.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna do it.
farm gold.
Porridge.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Never.
What's the most expensive drink you got?
Ale.
No, what? No.
Why did we choose this? No. I will take one of those. Both ale and porridge.
Same for us.
3 ale, 3 porridge.
Yes.
I'll bring it to your table. You can go sit down.
Fancy!
You see how he walks over to this little fireplace. That's like a kettle hanging over it, and he just like goes and grabs this big spoon and just
Hell yeah.
takes 3 bowls, just one after the other. Goes over to a barrel that has this little tap in it, just pushes it down, fills a mug with ale.
Drugs.
mugs.
Drugs.
He grabs a plate and just puts
I haven't
everything on
done
there.
drugs in a
And
while.
after about like 3 minutes of preparing all this, he just comes over to your table.
Fancy! 3 minutes! I used
Just puts down the bowls. It's these quite rustic tree bowls. The mug's also made of tree or wood. I'm done.
It's a holy tree.
Wooden
Oh.
mugs. Wooden
Whoa.
mugs.
That is a lot to
Fancy.
drink.
I'm not always that intelligent to differentiate between a tree and some wood. But yeah, he just puts it down on the table. Bon appetit.
Oh,
As
fancy.
they say in...
After seeing Draxonian.
And how much do you pay?
As they say in...
That will be 1 silver per bowl of porridge. And 4 copper per mug of ale.
You get 2 silver.
Yeah, you get.
Ew.
Very generous of you.
Yeah, seems.
And the fucking ball. Ew. I don't want this.
You also give 2 silver.
Yeah. When someone offers you copper.
He gives you a tired smile.
What do you give?
It seems genuine, but
Wow.
tired.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The
Very
tip.
generous.
Because if you didn't see it on
Jaxson
the
Collects the money, puts it in a small pouch. It seems to be mostly empty.
You're just, oh my god, this portion is amazing. Here, take all my platinum.
If there's anything, just come back to the counter and say what you want. He walks back. I mean, when you eat, like, the porridge is very basic. It's
Slimy.
It's not flavorful at all, but no, it's not slimy. It's quite, like, properly cooked.
So like a
It's not
rundown
overcooked.
goulash.
Goulash.
It's just
Goulash, whatever you call
it's
it.
just
It's like
porridge. It's like this. No,
It's like
I missed the L.
in Flapjack, the thing they...
anything in flapjack is not a good comparison. No, I mean it's like regular porridge. It's just very not flavorful at all.
It's just slop.
It doesn't taste anything. Like the texture of it and everything's fine. It's normal porridge.
Is
It's
there
just
salt
no
nearby?
flavor.
Within field of view.
Salt and pepper.
You could probably ask him for it. You just slide into the DMs over to the counter.
Yeah.
Well, he just looks up.
Would there by any chance be some salt and pepper? My friend over there is complaining. No. He was wondering if you could have some.
He goes over to a shelf, grabs 2 mugs, walks over. You see that these mugs are filled with salt and pepper, and he just like puts his finger in them, sprinkles some into your porridge.
Oh, thank
Is that
you.
everything?
You can have another silver. You seem like
Yeah.
nice.
You get like gold
Yeah,
piece
he
from
did it
me.
in your, is in his. I thought you wanted.
Yeah, but we all want them.
Well, he just gave it to.
Yeah. But
He's a nice man. I want to give him money. Shut the fuck up.
Well, he didn't give you
No,
salt
you.
and pepper.
Shut
He
the
didn't
fuck
give you salt and pepper. He gave the
Yeah, I
fucking...
mean he just does it to Jaxson.
Exactly. You gave him 1
I
silver.
want 2.
Okay.
I give him a gold coin
Oh, wow.
because I am
Let's,
very nice.
We started
Here.
Wow.
out-sleeping him.
Look at this sleepy smile. Look at the sleepy. Oh!
Oh, are you so good?
Everyone's looking at Dara.
Oh, fuck.
Can Dara?
Are you
First
also
time.
interested in some salt and pepper?
No, thank you.
What? No sleepy
just
smile for you, bro.
He's just trying to get money for his Christmas.
He gets teeth for his salt.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Then he just nods and goes back. Puts the mugs back onto the shelf and continues to like clean the
Oh,
counter and
Sloppy Joe is now Happy Joe.
Like awkward dinner actually could ever be. Like how is this even possible?
there's a number of people that are like sitting here and eating or drinking and stuff. And, once and like now and again they're kind of looking over at you guys. Just,
I feel like they're very interested when they see him tipping with a gold.
yeah, I mean the ones that notice are very interested in that.
See, money solves every problem.
So Storm,
What is
what are
you
you
doing?
doing?
Yeah, walk up to a stranger.
Okay, yeah, someone is just minding their business.
Hey, what's up?
Yes?
Yes. No, not an old man. I walked to something.
No, it's not old.
Okay, good.
Sounds like what?
It's
What's
a
up?
teenager, actually.
What's up, teenage boy? You want to do some honest work, yeah?
Yeah.
I and 4 others killed the purifier like yesterday. If you say this to everyone you know and the other people, you can have 2 gold. Deal? If I noticed no one is reacting after you have not done any work,
Threaten him, don't threaten him. I'm gonna kill you.
I will not be happy.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Something about killing.
Yeah, that me and the co-workers killed
This is
the
not
purifier.
well.
Do you know who the purifier is?
I feel like it's going to be one of those whispers game.
Well, we did.
And there's
So go around.
nothing you know.
It's gonna end up with sounding it like just we just kill people in general. Not
Go around and tell everyone you know that. Nice. And random people, yes?
Yeah.
You could
Make us more famous.
make us proud.
He just bites it to see if it's real.
Why would you?
Okay.
Get along then.
Come on, chap.
Just starts walking there.
Shut. I
Turns around and
inspected.
looks at you. The worker killed the cleaner!
I walk back to the helm. I walk back
The
to
workers have killed the cleaner, everybody!
the what?
I walk to him. The what? What did you just say? Did you just say the cleaner?
Yeah.
Is that not their name for the fucking purifier?
Oh, pure... Poor... Yeah.
Pay him again to to not talk.
What? What?
Who did we kill?
The... Purifier.
Purifier, yes. Who killed the purifier?
The workers.
No, the co-workers. So let's repeat that. What are you dragging to the people? What are you spreading? What word are you spreading? Let's go. Let me hear you.
I'm a random person. Tell me about what happened.
They just kind of like dry some sweat off from his forehead. The work-togethers killed the cleanup purer. The pure maker.
Give me my gold back.
No, I can do this.
Okay, say it again.
I can do it. The together work.
I take a parchment, write it down. Here you go.
Only you expect him to
Look
be
at
able to
this.
read.
And do it again. Take the fucking paper. Good.
He just takes it and like holds it.
Look at it. Read. You can't read. You can't fucking read.
You just realized it now.
The work together.
Give me the gold back.
He just gives you the paper.
Give me the gold back. I will kill.
No.
This is so sad.
Don't dry your fucking sweat on the goat.
You see that there's a hole in his pouch.
Oh my god.
You are probably the stupidest person I've ever met. I would bitch slap you, but you would probably die from it. Could make him business with you. Captain Storm.
No,
as
don't
was,
say.
I feel like this is going to get a lot
I
worse.
can say that.
Okay, say that.
Captain Storm.
Commander Storm has killed the cleaner.
Oh.
No, the purifier.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
Yeah, that will do it.
Commander Wind has killed the purifier. You see how people are just walking past and kind of looking over, just shaking their heads and walking. Like
so
continuing to walk past.
Could
When
just
you're
go
that
to
stupid.
another
I
person
walk
again.
back to the helm. Yes.
Yeah,
You try one person.
Yeah.
And then
I think
it's
you gave up.
Give me a perception check.
the most retarded teenager you didn't.
Oh god.
Looks like a
13.
low number. Oh no, it's not that long.
It's
Okay.
alright.
Yeah, you see the gold lying on the ground, quite nearby.
I walk to the helm.
You don't pick it up. You just.
I don't want to look like a susse.
Yeah, like right after that, you see some little kid that
Thank
just
God
runs
that
up
we
and like
don't
picks
have
it up
really Swedish
and runs away. So yeah, the gold is now officially
I
lost.
shoot the kid.
This little
My
like
goal-
I follow him home. And
7-year-old girl
family.
just picks up the gold and
If you made it a girl, then it's 50 times worse than if it was a boy.
Sexist people.
Well,
You just made something not really sexist very sexist.
Okay, I walk to the helm.
yeah, you didn't get
I
very
back
far, I
at
imagine.
the helm.
So
No, I did
Yeah.
not.
How far did you even get from the helm?
I walk in.
Did you like walk for 15 minutes?
Purify Slayer at your service.
everybody just looks over at you, and there's just complete silence.
Yeah,
And then you just hear someone like,
what's up? Yeah, I walk to the counter. What do you have? Do you have rum?
"Have ale,
Do you have rum?
have ale,
What food do you have?
porridge,
Is that
They
all?
literally have 2 items.
bread."
Bread.
Right.
I'll have porridge and ale. 3 ale.
He just looks at you a bit surprised.
Here, 5 silver.
I think that should do.
You overpaid.
Yeah, I don't want to count.
Are you surprised after he just basically
Yeah.
threw away 2 gold?
yeah, there's more than he has ever thrown
Caring
away.
more about his reputation than his money.
Oh,
That's legit.
Well, it's a balance. Reputation, money. Reputation, money.
Balance.
How much did he give him?
5.
Okay.
And the ale was 3 copper, and the porridge was 1 silver, so it's well
no, it
over.
was like 8 copper.
No.
Oh no, porridge
Just
was...
1 silver.
Well, actually, I looked at the wrong thing. Technically, it should be 6 copper for him.
I still give...
He scammed us!
I mean, you can retcon it into giving exactly 1 silver.
Yeah, I want my silver.
No, I am...
For all
I'm
the-
rich.
We can give him that.
Sure.
It's a silver. If it had been gold, then nah.
Change the R for a B.
So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, you give him that.
Yep.
Thank you. Very generous people.
What
It's
is
nice.
fish?
What?
You can have a seat at the table and I'll bring over the food soup.
Yeah. Thank you. I
So
sit
again,
down.
you sit down with them, I guess.
You should ask for
The
salt
people
and
here-
pepper.
Why?
Tastes like shit.
Yeah. I'm used to shit tasting food.
Oh, that's a horrible life.
I don't
Jaxson's
care about
showing
the food taste.
Oh, right, I have...
What? You mean you don't
I take
eat?
my backpack and pick up an apple and eat it.
Okay, yeah. You use that to kind of wash
Yeah.
down the pork pigs thing.
Amazing apple.
It's like you eat the porridge first and then you just
Mm-hmm.
kind of maybe mix in some apple while eating as well. But, yeah, it tastes better now. Is it one of those divine apples?
My backpack is full of them.
Right.
That's the only thing you have.
You know what? It makes the porridge taste delicious as well, just by mixing it with a bite of the apple every now and again.
Do you want to try some?
Yeah.
Here. You get the here.
I feel like it's just good to...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've tried it because we said that you basically shed a tear over it.
Yeah, that's
I feel like you should just take the apple with his hand, squash it over his porridge, and you have the most divine thing ever.
Okay, lads. So, what should we do now, eh?
Eat.
You've already...
He comes over and puts down the bowl and the mug for you. Or the 3 mugs, rather.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we going to do tomorrow, eh?
Well,
No, he just
we
walks
will
off
have
after
to
that.
see what the reactions are.
Tomorrow we do the same thing.
This life.
Hopefully
is
they
the
will start
worst
to...
life. I thought a land crab would be a bit more fun. This is fucking fun.
It's your fault that we have to join the
Well,
army.
see,
Well,
well,
we can escape whenever we want, right?
Where's your...
do we
Not
really
with your stolen gold.
No.
just be happy you
Not
don't pay
anymore.
taxes?
Yeah.
Taxes?
Fucking I didn't either pay taxes.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Taxes are for the poor.
Well, technically...
Yeah, there is. He has a point. Rich people didn't really pay taxes back in the day.
That's only charged to people who don't have money.
I mean, the lords were the ones that charged their people taxes on behalf of the king.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the church didn't pay either, so someone's gonna pay.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the richest people didn't pay any taxes. It's kind of like modern day USA. Hi, America.
America, fuck you.
Hi,
What?
Jeff Bezos.
We just lost all €1.
Really, the negative numbers now.
I eat the porridge. In.
You're drunk.
Yeah, you wash down the
Oh no. Drunk storm.
porridge with quite a bit of ale.
Drunk storm is always the worst storm.
Have you ever met the drunk storm?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
When?
You remember Iser?
That's the wrong campaign.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
But you have... In
hi, sir. Yeah, that was
gosh.
That was literally
a
like,
good time ago.
what, 3 real life years ago or something?
Yeah. Wow.
2.
It was in...
Wait.
That was like the beginning of our last campaign.
God, what was the name of the former city we were?
The first?
My first city.
Market.
Market.
No, in the last campaign, I think. Or
You were actually drunk there quite early.
Yeah.
In Varke.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, okay,
Varke is
whatever.
Murdoch town.
But in this campaign,
before Icer.
Yeah, in this
I
campaign.
thought it was a throw. Like,
Mistvale.
yeah, that was it, Mistvale.
No, after Mistvale.
Riverport.
Riverport. In Riverport you were actually drunk one time.
No?
Yeah, you were.
I can't remember.
When?
That was the time when we were retconning the fact that I thought I could use my familiar to speak with, but I couldn't because I wasn't level 3.
that happened.
Wait, what?
You
Either
know, go back to it.
As you're sitting there and talking, you see this this man, probably in his late 50s. He looks kind of like, a bit of a mess. Like his hair is all kind of bird's nest style. Long-ish, but just not taken care of at all. So yeah, it's kind of mad scientist vibes. You see, like he has a bit of a week's worth of beard growth. Also not taken care of at all.
Like a week for us, or a normal?
A week for me.
Like a 50-year-old regular man. Kind of farmer's tan, dirty, ripped up clothes. comes over, grabs a chair from the next table, sits down. You've noticed this man sitting here, like, for the entire time that you've been here. He comes up, sits down. You see that when he starts to talk, he doesn't have any front teeth. Like, all his front teeth on both rows of on both the upper and lower row are just missing. He sits down and says, "So, from what I understand, the lot of you were the ones responsible for dealing with this so-called purifier."
Indeed.
Yeah, that were to be is the case.
Well, that's a plowing good job then. Congratulations. You are practically folk heroes at this point.
Yep.
So, seems like you're all drinking ale. May I invite you for another round?
Sure.
Well, we wouldn't turn down that offer.
Alright, well, one round of ale for everyone at this table. So, tell me, how did you do it?
So we talked with a man. He pointed us in that direction. He said he was something that he wasn't.
So we...
And then we woke up in...
He said that he was what?
nothing.
No, I'm interested. I want all the details.
That's...
Storm?
we can't tell you about
No,
that.
you can't.
No.
Heroes don't have secrets, do they?
Yes, they have.
I
actually.
don't think they do.
We woke up in the purifier's cellar. We woke up in
How did he do that? How
Well,
did
we
you
went back
just...
to his place, and
Yeah.
one by one he took us out and took us into these cells in his cellar.
He took us out. He
You
knocked
know,
us down.
knocked us out
Yeah, he
one
just
by
said
one.
that.
But you
In
might
his
have...
big weird mansion, you know.
And then he put us in the cellar, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we woke up one by one. And we saw around us torturing tools.
Yeah. He was gonna torture us because
And then he tried.
He
tried.
We had our stuff laying in the corner. And I was...
you lockpicked
Yeah.
with your fingers.
You
Nice.
lockpick.
Yeah, I lockpicked the lock and let it...
So you have skills.
Yes, of course. Then he came down.
Certain suspicious skills.
Then when he came down,
Do you think Storm's
I opened the cage and bit him.
And then we broke
And we
out.
fight boom.
Nasty teeth, I ain't got any. They call me Toothless Helmet, by the way.
You
Because you're always
so you
at the
have
helmet,
a
yeah?
then.
No, Helmet.
Oh.
That's my name.
Oh.
Helmet.
Yeah, so we...
Have you never met anyone named Helmet before?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know what parts of the world you come from.
look at us.
Very.
Well,
You look like one of them Jacksonians.
Right.
So you'd be from Jacksonia. I ain't never seen one of yous. I ain't never seen one of yous. And you could be from just about anywhere. You're just about the most generic as they come. So,
50 percent.
50%, right?
Yep.
yeah.
That is a
Anyway,
pass, I guess.
weren't you in the middle of telling a story?
And then, when we broke out, everyone broke out, we killed him.
We did it by... We flanked him and I took the glaive, this very glaive, and
Shoved it up his ass!
Oh,
shoved it in his back behind
up
him.
through his mouth.
No, I you know, like,
He's still...
I impaled him.
right,
From the
through
back.
the back door.
He's gay.
No, not through the ass. It was
Okay.
on the back, not the ass. And then he died.
Yep. And then he was slain. And in the bag, and what did he have? He had this. A tool. That,
Do you actually pull it out?
yep. If you
is in his mansion. You can see every room of the mansion. But now you can't, because you're not in the mansion.
Right.
So it's very valuable.
So it's very trash.
Alright. Well, that's a story, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mildly entertained.
Now let's get back to those skills of yours. Do all of you possess certain skills, such as lockpicking,
I'm
sneaking
pirate.
into places? Oh, a pirate, huh? And the rest of you?
Well, we have varying skills.
Yes.
And what might those be? I mean, if the bunch of you are sticking together, I'd assume that everyone has their own...
Okay, his
value.
skills is he's strong and he can fuck up everyone.
Don't be quiet.
Why you
Continue.
can't tell me to shut up? He's strong and stuff. She's...
Very intelligent.
Yeah, exactly.
In what way?
Book smart.
I'm a female.
Yeah, and
And
we
very
needed
charming.
some variation. We can't
No.
just be dudes.
And I'm very skilled with weapons.
He also has a
Yeah,
weapon.
well, I am.
I also have a weapon.
Shut the fuck.
You're not
We're more of the
more skilled
brute
than me.
force portion of the...
Yeah, those
He's
two
more-
brute force need lock picking and stuff. And do you have something? And
I'm
and
Diversity
fast.
quota is
Yes.
what I understand. That
Yeah.
it's a bit strange to
To
basically bring someone on board that... Yeah, whatever.
It's female, is that what you're saying?
No, I
What
was,
do you...
I was implying someone that doesn't seem to have anything to match skill-wise. What the others?
Tell us your skills.
Well, I'm quite the disguiser, one can say. I'm
Master of Disguise.
Jesus.
Yeah, right. That she's
I
good
can
with that.
easily hide in the dark.
Why?
Are you blind?
You're grey.
Yeah. But you're
Both
blind.
of you
Okay.
are.
Yeah.
I'm beige.
Yeah, that's not good to hide. You stand out in the night.
Okay, whatever you say.
yeah, that's actually surprisingly bad for stuff.
Right. Well, I don't know, maybe, I was just, I saw the bunch of you and I was thinking maybe you would be interested in a bit of a job offer.
Ah, great. Are you the second purifier?
Have you heard of more than one?
I haven't heard of one purifier until today, actually. So after
Until
we-
the day you met the purifier.
He told you.
Did he tell us?
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't
Well,
think
then
he
I-
was-
He was quite forgettable, so
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
What? It's the fucking purifier, dude. He's not forgettable.
Yeah, but we took him out.
You seem to
Thanks.
forget about him.
Yeah, but I'm Captain Storm.
Okay, never mind. What's the job offer?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it depends. I mean, I heard that one of you was a pirate and your skill set doesn't really indicate...
We can do most things.
Well, what I was going to say doesn't really indicate that you would be a completely law-abiding, upstanding citizens. Also, I have read the notice boards. I found out that a certain member of you isn't the most law-abiding upstanding
Yeah.
citizen, and that he had company, and I would assume that would be you.
Yeah.
Let's just say it like this. He's not ever allowed near that church.
Temple.
Right. So a bit of
He's not even
a...
allowed in a church.
So a bit of a crime wouldn't... you wouldn't say no to it?
No, of course not.
Alright. Well, then I think that we could, do some business.
Or she might complain, but...
He has a moral compass.
Let's hear
Don't
that.
worry, this isn't anything where anyone has to get hurt.
Perfect.
So it's, well, if you are all willing to go along with that temple fiasco that I've heard of, then you should be willing to do this. See, this is about a certain individual. One little green fellow. And he just puts his hand quite low, about this tall.
Maybe a goblin.
It's a goblin.
I know my races.
See, he happens to have something that I want. And in exchange, I might be able to help you with something that I think you might want.
What?
Great.
So,
Sounds tempting.
are you still interested?
Well, what do you think that we want?
I think he knows.
Yeah, well...
Contact with the outcast.
there we go. You know...
I'm
So
sorry,
much for
he's pretty dumb, and he does.
Well, no
Fairly
shit, I
obvious.
got it, but last time we spoke with a person, we got fucking kidnapped, you
Well-
dumbasses.
Well, I'm
You
not
can
going to
kill
make
it.
you follow me to my home.
We are
Well,
going to
you're
go
gonna
to another
lure me
dude's home.
into someone else's home that will
No.
fuck us up instead.
But
maybe.
we are supposed to fuck him up. And take that.
Yeah, but maybe
what-
he is the...
I'm not sure if I would go seek out the people that killed the most rampant serial killer in this city. If
So-
I was just looking for some lowlifes to kill.
So what's the item he has?
The
Or
item,
what
is-
do you seek?
well, it's nothing that is all that complicated to move, which is something positive for you, I would assume. The item in question is a vase. An old vase, molded from a clay
Oh, an antique.
material. Not quite that old, it's not from the pre-Arcana days. But it's old enough and it holds some value. Enough for me to be interested in it. And I've heard that this goblin has it in his possession, as a matter of fact. I've seen it.
So we're going to kill the
I'm not
goblin.
gonna, I said no one is going to get hurt. You're going
Ah,
to take the
okay.
item and you're going to get it to me.
Nice.
I stay here most of the time.
Yep.
This is a good place
Do you-
to have open ears.
Do you mind if he gets hurt?
I would prefer if he didn't.
Okay.
I don't like unnecessary violence.
Well, that works well for us.
So where is that boy located, eh?
Are you familiar with the Halfling Boulevard?
That weird.
Yeah, I guess.
Excellent. Then you should have no trouble finding him there during daytime. He has a bit of a market
Fritz?
stall thing there.
We fucking saw him.
He tends to stand out from the general crowd.
Don't you, when we got the scarves, you know? Or the...
Is he open right now?
No,
What's the time?
It's
It's
like...
getting close to...
Let's just check
closing.
into to tomorrow. We know where he is.
Your chances would be significantly better in the morning.
Yeah.
But,
Well, then sleep tight. Helm.
What?
helmet.
Helmet.
Toothless helmet.
Helmet. Can't I just call you Helm? That's the same thing, isn't it?
It could work as a shortened version,
Perfect.
but it's not my name, you know?
Okay, Toothless Helmet. Thank you for
Could I call you Cap?
Yeah.
Helmet Cap, you know, headwear both.
No. Cap as Captain.
Trigger.
Both are headwear though.
Stores
Would
like
make a good duo, the helm and the cap.
Yep, perfect.
now I want one of those extra sideshows where a cap and a helm.
Yep.
Well, okay, that
See you
sounds good.
tomorrow with the vase.
Of course. I'm gonna be out of here for quite a few more hours. So,
If someone breaks the vase,
That's
They-
probably you.
if someone breaks the vase, they have to give all their gold to the others.
If someone brings the vase, still bring it to me, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, we
Well,
can still
then-
go with that idea. If you
Well, the gold you have on you, not the gold you have.
Storm's like,
No, let's go. If Storm breaks the vase,
Yeah.
he has to give us all of his gold he has ever owned.
Yeah, no.
Well, then we are not in.
Well,
We
Also, obviously, the barkeeper comes over with the ale that was ordered.
yeah. And we drank.
drink it and then I go home.
Alright. So you're all just gonna head out
I
after.
followed
Yep.
Jaxson.
Alright. You do that. You finish your drinks. And as you're heading out, you just see how the door swings open. It's almost exactly when you get up to leave. The door opens, another person that you recognize from your first visit comes in. It is this youngish... I think
it's a teenager.
No.
Yeah,
Let me just find the right part of the notes.
wait, when we start leaving, someone.
Yeah, like when you get up
Okay.
and are about to head out. Yeah, it's this young half-elf man with shoulder length, dirty blonde hair, quite skinny. Big bags under his eyes, looks super tired. Just slams open the door, kind of walks in, encounters you as you're about to leave. Just looks over at you, says, "Oh, so you're the ones that killed
Dude.
Yeah," and just walks past you.
Yes.
We go and kill him.
And just sits down
Disrespectful.
at a table in the corner. Just gives a wave to the bartender and sits there.
Interesting. I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah. Alright. So
Oh,
Team is
you...
like, hey, here's a nice plot point. Whatever.
No, that's...
Well, it's Storm. I'm playing Storm. I'm not playing... You
Yeah.
can talk to him.
I don't think anyone wants to talk to him, but let's continue.
So I have to talk with him.
No.
No.
No, you don't have to.
You just said that you weren't, so why do you change your mind?
Because I thought you guys could talk with him.
Well, that's...
For once.
He just pointed out and then...
Well, if Storm isn't gonna talk to you, then he's not
Oh,
gonna
why
talk to
did I say that?
you. Well, you don't have to talk to every single person.
No, exactly.
There are more
I'm
people
actually-
here that I mentioned last time that you didn't
I'm
talk to.
actually joking. He could just be there because he wants to, here's an NPC, let's make some life in this situation.
Yes.
He's not the only one who knows
Wow.
that we killed him.
It's not like, hey,
Very
you,
life worthy.
There are more people that I mentioned in
Yes,
past that you
I know.
it's not like
care
he has,
about anyway,
like,
so-
hey, do you want this legendary item quest? Yeah, I got this. You don't have to do anything, just take it. It's not like that.
No, but it's something that could give us information, and that is what Storm always talk with, and you guys don't talk with them. I talked with the brown motherfucker.
Are you guys actually like standing there?
No.
In third person.
I play Storm. He don't talk to him. I'm out. Home we go.
Yeah, Storm heads out first. You guys
Yes.
follow.
Yep.
Unless
someone wants to talk to him, but I don't think anyone.
Huh?
Nobody
Do
wants.
you
Nobody
play
wants
your
to talk.
character?
So everyone heads out, and everyone heads back to your little humble abode. I assume that you're going to head to bed.
Yeah.
Are there 4 beds?
No.
Yeah, I come home first, so I take one of the fucking beds.
There's a double bed and 2 couches.
I take the... Fuck, I don't want to sleep with that one. I take the couch.
Okay. It's not very comfortable.
No
but it
shit.
does the job.
And you could get a wham into bed.
Yeah, but they fucking know.
I will take the double bed because
Uh-huh.
that's
Wow.
You alone.
No, but
Ah, and then you two come on. Where will you sleep?
Yeah. Well, Fritz, do you want the bed or the couch?
I would much prefer not to sleep next to Jaxson, so...
Same for me.
Both of you are too tall for the couch to properly.
I
be
can
on
sleep
it.
on the floor.
You're just gonna give him the double bed.
You could always lift him out of the bed and just put him on the couch.
We wait till he's asleep and then we just drag him on the floor. Listen, I'm a slave.
You might.
I'm used to the floor.
Are you sure your back might hurt in the morning? You've been sleeping in beds for quite a while now, you know, when you're in the co-workers.
I'm just playing my
Yeah,
character.
Huh? Yeah, Mom.
I mean,
Just in the time that you've been together, you've been on the road for like an entire, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Has been spent like sleeping
Yeah, we have
on the
portable
ground.
beds with
That's grass. That's.
I mean, I can just take the couch pillows and put them on the floor. Like,
Well, then Dara will have a hard.
I mean, it's like the couches are technically like wooden benches with pillows on them.
well, you take one and I take one
It's
pillow.
like 3
Wow.
pillows.
Yeah.
Dara will try the couch.
Yep. As I
Yep.
said, like you're a bit too tall for it.
Fritz smooth with
I mean, like,
Jaxson.
Storm, I think you're also quite tall. Like,
Yep.
You're 6'2" or something.
Yep.
I think. So yeah, you're also too tall for your couch.
Fucking great.
So it's kind of like head is up against the
Jaxson's
armrest and feet are up in the air as well.
Ooh.
Jaxson has like a double bed. It's not by any means the best bed you ever had, but it's a bed at least,
And it's double.
plenty of space.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
This bed sucks.
Yeah, that's why.
it's like 6 feet wide. So you could,
That's what I think. This bed sucks.
Or I defeatedly put my like axe against
Next to the
next to
bed.
the bed.
not to mention that Jax also gets a room of his own, whereas you three are.
Well, that's unacceptable. I have to sleep.
Like you enter into the
Yeah.
room that the couches are on, and then the,
I'm sleeping with Jaxson.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, so Jaxson is like
Even more
they're
gay
just
Jaxson.
comfortable in the middle of the bed, like all,
And then Fritz.
and then the door just like
Elk man.
opens, and there's like it's quite dark in this room. Like,
Oh my
I can
god.
see him.
so you just see the silhouette,
But I have dark vision.
but it's not as fun. So you see the silhouette. Because dark vision gets a bit messed up when there's background lighting.
Just hear the axe like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Fritz just
Yeah.
lies down next to you in the bed, forcing you to move or stay in the middle and be very close to him.
I'm no.
You just
Yeah, I'm moving into the side as soon as he walks in.
Yep.
Because I am a respectable human being.
And also a virgin.
I am the most
unvirgin person you
No.
will ever meet.
You know
Yes.
I have been unvirgined multiple
that
times.
mommy can buy a lot of things.
Yeah, that's how it works.
No, thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Precise.
Yes.
And then we wake up.
Yeah, so fast forward.
8 painful hours.
You don't even have, you can just meditate.
Yep.
You don't even have to like lay
Yep.
down.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Just sit on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Fucking dumbass.
Dara in the middle of the night. Like, right. Sits up.
Why?
She just lies down.
I'm a dumbass.
Comfortable, like with the neck being all
Stays there for like 4 hours and then.
Oh wait,
I'm a fucking.
I feel so well rested.
Elves, man.
You can just sit on the floor. That was the stupidest. We just went through.
The couch is
be
more
urged.
comfortable than the floor.
Well, no.
As I said, there are 3 pillows per bench, so
You
you
just
can
put
take
all three.
one
Did all 3 pillows instead of...
Anyway, what's done is done. Your first night has been spent with the Jaxson and Fritz in one double bed, and Storm and Dara on one
Nothing
bench,
weird.
couch-ish.
He still smells like sewer, and he's...
Oh my god, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna go to fucking
I
bathhouse.
mean, you all kind of smell a bit like sewers
Yeah.
for being down there for
But he
an extended amount
bathed
of time.
in that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to a bathhouse.
Not to mention that you're all kind of covered in blood a bit from like the Lizardfolk massacre and...
And the fact that we haven't really ever washed.
Well, you
Unless
did
and
the Ron's
but
mansion.
there's
Just a
been more
question
after.
now that we regain hit die from a long rest. Do we regain 3 hit die or is it 2 hit die from?
Half round up. So.
Oh, it's
Okay,
round
3.
up. I thought
Because,
it was down.
well, this is one of the only cases where you round up, because otherwise you could never regain it in the first
Oh,
level.
yeah, right. Well, I also have rounded up with my mutation score.
No, but it's mainly just because you could never get back to full properly. Like, it would be super annoying, because if you always get half rounded down...
Could you ever regain your hit die at level 1?
No, at level 1 it's impossible. You would be without it. Like, you use it once and then it's like, oh yeah, you get 0.5 rounded down to 0. So it wouldn't really
But
work.
we even place at level 1.
Well, we didn't. Not this campaign, at least. Last campaign. No.
Dara wakes up.
Yep.
Are you gonna do anything exciting at, like, what, 1 a.m. is probably when you wake up?
Well, I could draw mustaches on everyone's faces, but I feel like that's...
2 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's say 2 a.m. is when you wake
But
up.
I don't feel like that's a 2 a.m. activity, so...
Fritz wakes up. But do you do anything exciting on the 2 hours you have?
Yeah, you wake up at 4 a.m.
Do you
next to
touch
Jaxson.
Jaxson?
You wake up and you just open your eyes and you see Jackson's face, like, right?
Yeah.
You
By
just-
the way,
oh.
I sleep naked. That would have been horrible.
I grab my axe.
Oh!
Keep the axe close.
And I leave the room. I just sit in the other room and look at Dara or whatever.
Yeah, Dara is probably the
Dara
same, staring
is
at the
away,
wall.
yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
do you open the window shutters, or
Yeah.
are you just gonna keep them closed as well? So it's
Nah, I'm
dark
gonna
and-
open up.
Alright. Yeah.
Then we wake
And
up.
Jaxson and Storm wakes up.
Gucci.
Storm, since they open the windows, you wake up and you have this golden morning light shining softly on your face, so you get this it's a lovely spring morning type thing, because the sun has just started to rise.
And let me guess, then a bird flies in his face.
Boom.
No.
A butterfly comes.
And he
Bites
bites.
out again.
It's a bit cool though, because it's, still quite, mid-spring, I
Yeah,
guess.
I still have my...
There are no actual windows.
So it's... Yeah, so good morning. Let's...
Hello,
So it's
guys.
exactly mid-spring. Because spring is 3 months.
How... when do they open up the stores?
Oh, I want to go to the bathhouse before this shit.
Is there something called a
You
bathhouse?
want me to
There are
smell this
bathhouses in
shit?
the richer parts of the city. For sure. I mean, there's a thing that people do. They go to bathhouses and have a
Yeah.
day together. It's basically like going to the spa. Where it's oh, let's go to the bathhouse and enjoy a day
Jolly
of
good time.
actually having clean water on our bodies.
You want to be clean, right?
Let's do the job first.
Okay, then we will have to smell it while we do it.
No, you're going to smell.
Well, we all smell.
You smell more.
Yeah, you smell...
Well, you have to smell-
a lot
Ironic, isn't
more.
it, that the most exclusive person here smells the worst?
Yeah.
Not my fault that
I'm
the
a
was
pirate.
wet.
I'm used to fish smell. He's a slave.
He's used to poop smell.
Sweat.
Sweat.
I mean, it is kind of funny how you're sitting being I can't eat
Exactly.
this, and you're literally covered head
Yeah.
to toe in other people's
Feces.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to go to bathhouse. It's priority number one.
Well, maybe the little goblin boy
Ja, det får vi goblin up now.
will be more likely to give us that if you smell like shit. He will see it as a threat to his well-being.
I will kick his ass now. Because I will take my anger out on him. Let's go.
Is Red River class?
River.
Oh, he's
River Red.
Red River. The Red River is.
I said Red River because I thought it sounded better than River Red in my head. Worse.
No, bad, badder,
Stick with
baddest.
batter.
Which boy is not correct?
I can't open the map.
Baddest
or
thing in the
we gotta
world.
find
Nice.
the map now.
We know the way over
Or actually, no, I have a more zoomed in map here, which, yes, the Red River is quite nearby.
How long will it take?
I mean, I reckon it's like an hour or two of walking.
Should we go to River Red?
Probably closer to 2.
River Red
For what?
for bath.
Can we do that after the
I
workout?
vote for the river.
I vote for River.
Well,
I vote job.
Well, they aren't opened.
Okay, we need
People
to...
usually start around like 6 a.m.
well, let's do it like this.
Open.
Yeah, like 6,
Sure,
7.
Fritz. You know what to do. Rock, paper, scissors.
Whatever it is.
You're right.
I'm not dying today. Yeah, alright. So.
I feel like Fritz like,
Finally,
rock,
we
paper,
made a
scissors.
good
No,
decision.
no.
Okay, so you're
I
not
approve
gonna go
of
to a
this.
bathhouse, you're gonna go to
Yeah.
the river.
Because he's poor.
So instead of clean water, we're gonna get
Some sort of water.
like kind of clean water.
Yep.
Water.
Sort of fresh
With like,
water.
ships that go around and that
Well,
dump
what's-
stuff.
No,
Well, better than nothing.
it's a river. It flows all the time, so there's.
Oh yeah, the fish killed all the dead bacteria off of you.
Yes.
I mean, the rivers here are not as contaminated as current real world.
let's not go into the
Rivers,
water
or-
contamination thing in this. That's a
Oh,
small.
all the Americans just went away because they're like, what? This is cool.
River Red. Let's
Yes,
go.
now
Boom.
we there. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, are we
okay,
there?
So you leave the safety of the Strongwick walls and venture out into the wilderness that surrounds it.
there will definitely be bandits.
Basically, you know that the rivers to the north. The main road only goes to the west and east, and then you know that there are offshooting walls or roads, smaller roads that lead northwards. There are a number of like villages and such on the way. You could also head straight northwards, but going north right away would lead you through the actual like a forest, which is a bit tougher to traverse.
Is that gonna be slower?
It's a shorter way, but it's also a more difficult one and potentially more dangerous.
The fourth is.
So same time.
Theoretically, it should be shorter.
Shorter. Forest walk.
Because I'd say that if you head straight north,
Yeah, I think.
if everything goes well, you should get there a bit under 2 hours. Whereas if you have to go all the way around, depending on what decent roads there are, it might take you like 3 hours to walk.
Forest walk.
So yeah, you just head straight up north. You have to walk through various fields where farmers are sowing their things and harvesting, or well, they wouldn't be harvesting much now because it's spring, but you know they're still working on sowing and watering their plants and such. But you cross these fields, you get to a smaller village that you just pass through. And then you reach the woods, and you go through the woods. Do you want to just head at a regular pace, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Because if you go slower, you can do stealth.
No. We'd be ready to
I
fight.
will some dickhead be in the
So
forest.
he's going first.
Right
by the way.
now.
Yeah, what's your marching order?
But we don't walk like a fucking lion through the forest.
I see. We walk on a sideways line.
So what's
Not
your...
the sideways. I would say like this.
In a square.
Check it. Bom,
I
biddy
think
bum, biddy bom, biddy. It's like freaking this maybe because Jaxson is pussy. So
No, I am not pussy.
It's like, oh yeah, we walk in a group.
Oh, now
and,
he wants to be.
We walk in a group and Dara walks a bit away from us. Is basically what this
Well,
formation
we
is
can just
called.
go like 2 and 2. Like, what's the problem?
Jaxson is
But that's not.
So you basically just don't have any formation, you just walk.
Yeah.
Can we just go in that
Yeah.
formation?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good formation.
This is the stupidest formation I've ever seen.
Oh no.
It's
It's
like
just a
kind of how you usually
Yeah.
walk.
No.
Yeah, it's
What?
actually more.
Well, if you're walking on like the
If you're like a
street,
group of 4, then usually you go 2 and 2 or something like that. Or
Yeah.
Well, not
yeah,
in the
it's a bit
forest.
different if you're in the forest. but
Yeah.
then it's just more random, you know.
No, because I'm the most acrobatic one, so I'm more.
but then we should go
Whatever.
in a
I mean,
line.
naturally, if you don't think about how you walk, you just walk with whoever you're talking to at the moment, or if
Yeah.
everyone is talking.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking to Fritz. Congrats.
Whatever. All I need to know if you have a marching order.
Yeah, this-
Apparently, you don't have one that is
Yeah,
strict.
we don't really
Strict.
have an. No.
We walk like this, mother. Fuck.
If we get attacked, we're going to be in this
If we
formation.
break this
What is
formation,
everyone's passive perception?
13.
It's sunny, right?
15.
You're in a forest, but yeah, it's still quite bright, so minus
So-
5, I guess.
Yeah, 9.
9, 13.
15.
one -5.
No,
No,
just for...
It's me
just
because
for
of
Drow.
I have sunlight
Because
sensitivity.
you're down. Yeah. 12.
Alright. Yeah, you don't see anything special. I mean, it's like a nice forest. It's very like bright green leaves on the trees, signs of early spring or mid-spring, I suppose. Occasionally you'll see like a fox running. I will listen.
So what does that say?
I'm not very bug. No,
No, they're
But yeah,
about to try to
you
keep
pass
it
through the
alive.
forest without any trouble.
And now
Well,
I
they're still the way back.
And as you
Yes.
emerge, you're
Okay,
kind of a
roads.
bit higher up than the river, so you can see the river off about like 20 minutes of walking down quite a big slope.
Yeah.
And so you continue, and you get to the river, and well, you're there.
Get naked, boy.
I clean up.
Yep, so
Okay, so you all just.
We just dump ourselves. in the
Dara is
water.
going to go a little offside because
I mean, it's a big river. This is like a Thok river. So, I mean, it's not really like a small thing that just goes
Yeah.
with some trees in between. This is like
this is like a beach.
one of the two main big rivers that flow.
is
through the
there
entire
like,
continent.
can you jump from something into the river, like fun stuff?
Sure, yeah, I reckon you could
Or I might
find
die
like
by
a
that.
bit of a cliff-ish.
Yeah, it's cliff.
I mean, you're used to being around water, so
Yeah.
you know what to look for. That the cliff is supposed to not be like that, but actually very steep, so that you don't just hit your head on the rock, and that the water has to
or
be deep.
slide on the
Yep.
rock.
And yeah,
The water.
you know what to look for. Your experience around water, so you find a good spot to dive, and you have a bit of fun there. Occasionally, you'll see like a fisherman who just like goes past on a little boat. Just they don't really
Awkwardly slow.
pay attention to you guys. They'll just like sit like 100 feet away, and just fish for.
Can I buy some fish?
One of them, like this older man, big grey beard, kind of sun hat, just looks up. What?
Okay, yeah, I'm not
You
there.
wanna buy fish?
Yes. Sure.
Throws a fish.
Lads, I know how we can fish. I throw the storm thingy into the river, and we will have fish for the rest of the year.
Yes.
Okay, so
So let's not do that.
Storm, destroying every ecosystem because he has to.
Yes.
I think the fisherman also will die because of the
Yes.
line.
2 copper
For one
for a fish. Yes. A copper for a fish, or 2 copper for a fish.
I take a gold from my bag, swim out. Whoop. Here you go. 1 gold for 10 fish. No, yeah, 10 fish. 10 fish.
Just grabs a net, just picks out a bunch of fish.
Can I have the net also, maybe?
Well, that will...
It's 1 gold.
I need to check what an actual net is worth, though.
I feel like you have bought 50 fishes.
Yeah. It's 2.
Because 2 copper,
It's more. Isn't it?
you can get 5.
No,
so,
it's now 50. Yeah.
so then, yeah.
I think the net would probably, if a fish cost 2 copper.
I mean, some things are surprisingly expensive.
Like fish.
No, that was not too
I
expensive.
guess if we can...
Some fish is very expensive.
Uh-huh. And apparently this is one of those.
How much is 50 feet? I can't bother counting. It's like, what, 15 meters or something?
Yeah. A little bit more, but around 15.
So, comparing like 50 feet on rope to a net would be kind of tower, I guess? Because you need like a
Yeah.
rope to...
I mean, you have like,
Like square.
Yeah.
I mean, there are 2 types. There are the 30 feet rope and the 60 feet rope, so that way it would be sort of.
Well, like a 50-foot rope.
Yeah.
Thing. The net is worth a gold. You could have the net.
Have another gold. Here you go.
You said you only brought 1 gold and swam out.
Oh yeah, right.
You need to swing back to shore, grab another gold, swim back out.
Yep.
But you're a pretty fast swimmer, right?
Yep.
So,
Doesn't he have like.
yeah, do you have swimming speed? I'm sure.
I haven't written it down, but I think so, yeah.
I feel
In
like
that
it's
case, you're a full speed swimmer. Like,
I can check it out
professional.
if we.
It doesn't matter that much here.
I should have a swim speed
We'll just
because
say-
I can breathe under
Either way, you
water.
can like double dash as well,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter. You just swim back, and another gold. He just gives you this net with 10 fishes in.
Thank you.
Just gives it to you. And continues with fish. For more fish.
I see that Storm already finished all the fishes.
No, I will start to grill.
I
But
take
we are
some sticks.
going back.
I light it and live fish.
Okay.
Well, Dara is going to go walk around looking for sticks to put on a fish on.
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want the fish, Fritz? We didn't eat anything.
I would like 1 fish indeed.
Great.
So,
Great.
Coming back with sticks.
Nice.
Alright. So at this point, I guess it will be like 9 a.m. when you're having your fishes. Having this morning campfire thing sitting around.
I feel like eating fish.
I'm guessing you guys get dressed again?
Yes.
No, we sit there bare naked.
But naked.
Well, you never know. I mean, some people are a bit
Oh.
expositor.
Dara is not going to be.
Yes, I clothe myself. Not in everything, like the rock, the coat and things, but
Yeah,
We cover ourselves.
Yeah. You know, he only has his pants on. Yeah.
yeah.
right. But yeah, you have your fish. And, I mean, it's a nice breakfast, maybe not for Jaxson.
We
I
eat all
try
the
to
fish.
be nice.
Basic.
Eat
Yeah.
all the fish. Tornado gets on.
Sure.
Good.
Does he get a raw fish or is this like a cooked one?
I ask him.
Yeah. Raw or cooked? Tornado. Raw or cooked? I point at the fire. Yes or no? Yes? No. I fucking hate pets. Here you go. Raw it is.
He just swallows it in a few bites. Feral little lizard thing.
Storm in a nutshell. Hates pets, but also adores tornado.
Lalle in a nutshell.
Fucking trash pet. Here you go, take
I
that.
saw a random dude walking with a IKEA bird, like, you know, the IKEA,
Yeah.
like a week ago. Yeah. Very weird.
I mean, there used to be like a big white parrot here.
Well, he walked around with it outside.
Yeah, but they used to be on the train like all the time.
What? I've never seen that.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you more about
Very
that
weird.
later after the game.
Yes. Okay, eat the fish. Forest time. We walk through the forest.
Yep. Is everybody ready to go back then?
Yep.
Yep.
You have your food. Okay. Yep. You start heading back through the forest.
Nothing will happen, man.
The fisherman.
I feel like he's just rolling. I feel like he's rolling on a random monster table or something like that.
Why
Oh,
would there be a
Serge is
monster
coming
in the
towards
freaking
you.
forest, man?
I don't know. Why would there be monsters in this city?
There's no monsters in the city.
We got worried to see.
We are the monsters.
Okay.
That's
So,
it.
what was the highest passive perception was 15, right?
Yeah.
So as you're heading through this forest, you're just kind of walking there, and Storm,
Oh.
you hear a noise. It's like, yeah, but this is...
Let me hear the noise.
You just hear... It's like twigs that are just like breaking. And at first it doesn't really mean anything.
Make the noise. I need
no,
to.
no. Stop.
Thank you. Beautiful.
And then a few seconds go by and then you hear it again. And then a few seconds go by and you hear it again. And it's
I hear
nearby.
the direction.
Yeah, it's slightly behind you and off to the side, and you're kind of walking where it's like almost like a small hill thing right next to you. It's like a bit of elevated ground, so that something could be walking behind that.
Great. So at the third, I turn around with my bow. Show yourself, fool.
I pull out my...
That's still gay.
Just whips out his penis.
I pull out my glaive.
Yeah, it's meat spin time.
Does the still?
You stand there looking kind of like a
See
fool.
it.
Everyone else is just
Do I see
like
anything?
stops and looks at you. You hear it again. It's a bit closer.
Can't you lads hear that fucking noise? I hold my axe and to shoot
16!
something jumping out of the
19.
bush, yes? Or
Yes.
something, whatever.
Alright, so
None.
you see on the ground, because the sun is
A
basically
bunny!
behind you, and shining just enough so that there are proper shadows being cast. So you can see from behind this rock formation thing of elevated ground, you can see this shadow that's just getting bigger and bigger. That's coming around like the edge of the
He wanted mess.
rocks. So that it's, you don't know how much bigger it's going to get before you can actually see the thing coming around the corner, so to speak.
Do we all see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
At this point, you all see it, and you hear again the noise.
Dara is going to hide behind a tree or something.
I ain't risking shit. I cut myself.
Alright. So you just,
Wow.
with your blade,
Cut
activate.
yourself before a bunny. Or
Yeah,
the fisherman.
I am going to kill whatever is following.
The
Activate
fisherman
the-
just
your
wants
crimson
some
right.
friends.
Yeah, but you know, it's...
And you see
Oh,
a badger
oh,
Kill it.
that
a
comes around the corner.
motherfucking
And it just
badger.
looks over at you, and it makes this angry sound. Basically that. That's pretty perfect. It just like stands there and looks at
I
you with
don't
squinting
shoot it.
eyes.
How cute.
I go and stab it.
Okay.
That's
One revive. Fight, fight,
That's
fight.
You walk up to it. And
Wait,
you
initiative
attack
first.
it.
He might. It's not surprise.
He's walking up towards it. Like,
Exactly.
I'm not saying what's gonna
Stab.
happen.
The initiative. The mother.
I am walking
Walks
so
out.
it's 10 feet away so I can...
I mean, this is a pretty big badger as well. Like, it's not a small
It'll
thing.
be
I'm stabbing
Badgers
it.
are.
Oh, it's the
Interesting.
Oh, it's the giant badger.
attacking it.
The one that is much more powerful.
Alright, so
Can Jaxson
as
defeat the
you're
giant badger?
getting within 10 feet, preparing to do your strike, roll initiative because this badger is about to fight.
This man's not fucking. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch this.
Oh, shit.
I don't have a good...
This is gonna be entertaining.
I have really bad...
Storm is like, hey Dara, pop this corn.
Yeah.
20 and above.
20.
Wow.
Is that a nat 20 for you or something?
Don't
No.
jump.
15 and above.
15.
10 and above.
10.
Is are you gonna be
You actually have
last?
10.
Yep.
Wow.
5 and above.
7.
Oh man, you broke the pattern.
Oh, what?
20,
Wow.
15, 10. It's
Wow.
like 20 and above.
Fuck.
20, 15 and above. 15.
Yeah, that's
10 and above.
fucking
10.
weird.
5 and above. 7.
Mother.
Something tells me
Okay.
that Jaxson is not gonna make.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
let's just.
Down counter it is.
From
I
badger.
hope it kills you.
He
Yeah,
made
let's
a
set up
bad-
this. We need
He
to
made a
write.
noise. He was mad at me, so I killed him.
Oh,
Food.
you're about to kill me.
Do you have anything that resembles a
No, but I can't be bothered looking
We
for
say
everything, so we're gonna use this little
there's a
mushroom thing.
friggin' tree back here. Okay, then like
Would-
this.
I
No,
guess.
this.
Would you guys really be that far
When
away
do
from
we
I
each
roll
other?
initiative?
No,
Is it
no.
when I exactly in range
Well, she
or...
hid behind the tree,
I
Where are there are no pencils.
and he walked towards it. That thing is legendary.
Yeah.
Wait, how close am I when it's initiative? Is it...
Well, you were within
Yeah.
10 feet because it was
Yeah.
when you were about to make your attack. It started to lunge for you. So there's this little rock thing here that goes kind of like that, and it's just like peeked out in front of it, and then there. I'm just gonna do that. Like how the elevated ground rock formation thing.
Okay, can you do the sound again so we can envision the badger?
What do you even do?
You don't remember it.
What's the sound?
Something more like
Fix my chair and both my wheels.
So,
These wheels are getting more and more busted, by the way.
Yeah.
you can imagine.
I'm going to stab him.
Anyway, Fritz, you're first.
Will you jump in for your gay partner, or will you just stand and
No,
watch him get
I will
fucked up?
hold my action and I will swing. I will run up and swing at the boy if he attacks
The boy?
The
Wait.
boy
Yeah.
if he attacks my boy.
Technically, you can.
What? No,
You
he
can
can
use
run.
both movement and
No, well, I just-
do an action.
No, no! Let him
Well,
fight the badger! It's entertainment!
No, fuck it. Yeah, I'll just if it comes to me. If it comes
Yeah,
down
nice,
to me,
nice.
I'll-
Sure, so if it
Perfect.
comes within melee range with intention of attacking you,
Yeah.
you attack it. Okay, gotcha.
Fight,
Uh,
badger.
Dara.
Let's. Oh, we should form like a pit. Mosh pit.
I'm going
Yeah.
to use my action to hide.
Wow.
Whoa, come on, make the pit. Mosh pit.
You suck.
14.
So you said you
wow,
wanted to
that
stand
was-
behind a tree, right?
Yep.
I just assumed there was a tool there or something.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just
There's nothing.
like there's a fourth pillar,
Sweet.
Hear me out.
so you're hiding behind there,
Yep.
like that, I guess.
Warlocks, man.
What did you roll? Did you say?
14.
14. All right. Yeah, you just take cover behind that tree and hope that you disappear. Storm.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, I sit down on a rock and
Bet on the badger.
and hype things up.
All right, so you just
Badger,
walk over to
badger,
here and you
badger.
take a seat.
Yep, nice. Take a seat on that thing. Perfect.
Wow.
I should've done
No,
something
it's the
similar.
badger.
Now it is the badger's
I wake
turn.
up
What did
Tornado
it
so
have?
he can see. Tornado is
9.
awake.
So the badger is gonna use his multi-attack.
Multi-attack.
Oh,
Make
wow.
one attack with his bite and one with his claws.
Has
so-
to get closer to me.
Alright. Claws. Yep.
Move a bit, you know. Doesn't
5
have
feet
reach.
closer. So the bite is nat 3. That's a miss. The claw is a nat 18, however.
That's a miss too.
So that
I
is
have played
going to
on-
hit.
Of course.
Of course.
So it does 6 slashing damage.
Wow.
6 slashing damage.
Yeah,
Jumps
Okay,
onto you.
okay.
You manage to keep the mouth away, but it's just digging into you with a claw. Jaxson, your turn.
I am going to blood curse it.
Okay.
Because I am
So it gets
joking.
vulnerable
What?
to you. Or,
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my
no,
god.
I'm actually going
Or no, it's not
to.
the casting. I always
Against
forget
a
this.
badger.
I am going to.
Use your new blood curse?
Yeah. So
Oh
mutual
my
suffering.
God. The try-hard
Also,
mode.
part of the damage you take is reflected onto it. How
Yes.
much damage is it?
Half. Because I don't want to fuck myself up for it. And then I stabby.
Okay.
Call Dara pussy. Oj.
Oh, well, it's not that bad.
Well, it has no fucking
Is
armor.
13 a hit?
That is a hit.
Is a 12 a hit?
Yes, that
Okay,
is
both
also a
of
hit.
us hit. Nice, that's nice. So first attack does 9. Oh yeah. Oh shit, that was a wrong die. 9 plus 5, so 14.
14.
And the second attack does. That's 15.
15.
Damn.
You have that bonus action. Poof.
Wait. No. My bad. It's plus 2 more damage, please.
Just 2 more total.
Yeah, but just 2 more total.
Alright.
Wait, is it blooding?
Nope.
Wow.
When you do almost 30 damage, is it bloody? Nope.
Fritz, same thing.
No, I'm gonna follow Storm's way of
Okay.
doing this. I'm just gonna back up and enjoy the view.
Understandable.
Sitting down, chilling.
Dara, you remain in your hiding spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I in the square?
You don't need to reroll.
I mean, so used to it with
Storm, you stay as well, I guess.
Yeah,
Does it
probably.
necrotic damage?
Yeah, I do that.
It's resistant to lightning.
In that case, it's the badger's turn. First attack is an 18. That is a hit, I believe.
I have 8 armor.
That's a natural 20.
I have
Oh!
8 well,
Yes.
it will take
Badger.
the damage.
Yeah,
Badger.
I know, it
Yeah.
takes some of the damage as well, so...
So I want these to hit.
Badger.
The first one is 5 piercing damage.
2 damage to him.
And here comes the natty 20.
What's that
That
D4?
is 10, 11 damage.
Oh,
So
yeah.
5 more damage onto it.
I can take him. I
Yeah,
ain't
but you're
scared.
getting wrecked.
I ain't scared.
Jaxson, your turn.
I will
Sure.
hit him again
How long is the blood curse? Just one?
until the blood one turn.
Yeah.
I believe it
Wait,
is.
so it's over. No.
Yeah, the blood curse is just
Oh, wow.
one round. Normally you use it against something that does like massive damage.
Yeah.
And you used
Well,
it
I
against
don't
the
know.
badger.
I mean, I remember Unnak.
Okay, both
Yeah.
is a hit.
Nurbug of
That thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you probably like critted and stuff, so...
He did. Well, no, he had that
he kept using it.
adamantine sword.
Wait,
so it
1 and 2
automatically
I can
critted.
reroll.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
I can reroll 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So. Ooh, better.
So how much damage is that?
9 on the first.
9 damage.
And don't forget his adamantine armor, which could negate that.
Okay, this is
Oh
yours.
yeah, immunity crit.
That's 15 damage, and as a bonus action, I will hit him with my.
So 15 with a second
Back.
attack.
So I'm gonna hit him once
Yep.
more. That's 10 to hit.
That is a hit.
The D4, man.
If Jaxson gets stung, we'll just leave it
That's
there.
only his fault. You know.
If you lose-
1
if you lose
damage.
against a badger,
Is it
you're
bloody?
able to keep him.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought so.
Does anyone do anything?
Nah.
Does it right.
Huh?
The badger versus Jaxson is actually safe.
That's not a natural
what?
20.
That's
What?
bullshit.
With
We're actually
minimum
rooting for
damage.
the
Oh, okay.
So that's 3 damage.
Wow.
Piercing, and the second attack misses with a 6. So.
No! Badger!
Reroll.
I will hit him. Both hits.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take, yes. Ooh, 12, 14 damage on first one.
14.
And that's 13 on the second one. And the third one misses.
Okay. So that's your turn then.
Yep.
That
I
badger.
kind of want to do
That's
something.
it.
HP do you have even?
17.
17, alright.
This is a
It would be pretty
thing to
funny
do
if I
before
just
an
picked up my bow and shot it. Enough!
It's
And
gonna
it
go for
died.
3 more attacks on you.
Yeah.
Why did you have that?
It's a
grudge
14
against
on it.
Jaxson?
Yeah, it's.
Okay, then both attacks hit.
Ooh.
Is that the one where
Ooh.
you 20?
So I'm gonna finish off.
I might ask for help soon.
Yeah, shoot Jackson.
Yeah.
Let's Badger join
Yeah.
join the party.
Wait.
Oh damn.
Ooh.
This is not good.
This might
What,
be good.
how much HP do you have?
17.
14 damage.
I am made
Oh
backing
my
down here.
god.
Well, it still takes damage from it, I guess.
No, not anymore.
So, it's your turn.
Guys, I can use a little help here now.
It's a fucking badger, dude.
Yeah, do you see how many fucking times
It's
I've
looking
hit
pretty rough though, like it's bleeding from several...
both.
Fuck.
I hit both. Yes.
Why does it have so low armor?
It's a big bad.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
18 damage. And the
Why
second.
do you want to do this?
I have one more. And that's
It's already dead.
17. Yes. Split head. Open.
Congratulations.
Crack its skull open. It's just gore.
Easy peasy.
Great. What do we
Easy
accomplish?
my ass.
I took it alone.
This.
Yeah, it's a badger. It's a wild animal.
You would probably die.
He wouldn't fight
Right.
it.
Now I have a
So what have we accomplished? You've lost basically all your HP.
I
You
You are
were supposed to do this
bleeding from
mission.
everywhere.
Well,
heal myself.
if we had been doing the XP system, he would have more XP.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, so
If we had it.
keep-
But if we had the XP system, I'm pretty sure Storm would still be like a level above the rest because he's the only one that hasn't missed a session, and
I do other
solo
stuff,
things,
yeah.
stupid or not, he would have still.
You're probably gotten a lot of
gained
roleplay XP as well.
I would guess that if we had the XP system,
Why
this
don't
one
we
would be
play
an
with that?
entire level.
I would be overpowered.
Because you would also probably be like level 3 now. With you maybe being level 4.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Because there are so many sessions where you don't really fight or do anything significant other than just like lollygagging. So
Hey, lollygagging is really fun.
What are you calling this session? Lollygagging? Oh.
Nah, it's Jax versus
Okay, we
Bash.
keep going.
Yeah.
Please
I
another encounter, Jakob. We want to kill Jaxson.
No, I am that one.
there's an owl bear that just jumps onto Jaxson.
Yes!
The
Rips
fisherman.
his head off and then runs off. Also, did I mention that the fisherman is riding this owl bear? Nothing happens, you just make it through to the other side.
Nice.
Don't worry, he's waiting for the next encounter
He
so he can put
strangles you
something
with
slight.
his fishing rod string.
Okay, we walk to the... They know where the goblin is,
Yeah.
so we walk there.
We go to Goblin.
Alright. So it was Jaxson Fritz that have been there before?
Yeah.
Like,
When we bought
I'm gonna be honest, I can't
bandanas.
remember like who does what all the time.
Seems like I cannot be
When
bothered.
everyone disguised themselves going into the
Except
temple,
Storm.
and Stormer's like, well, have you heard who I am? I'm this guy.
Captain Storm!
At your service. You killed one. You almost killed one of my priests.
And
Shame.
Ooh.
2 weeks prison maximum.
Like, I mean, maybe like a gold for repairing.
Fatally
repairing
wounding a
the-
powerful and important person in the city. 2 weeks prison. Such a classic line.
The fact that like the minor crimes you did alone would still like get you killed, like get you executed. A month tops.
I really like that role. Well, I'll be out by the end of this afternoon. Oh wait, there's the archpriest.
Yeah. I have contacts.
How much HP did that badger have?
How much do you think it had?
Wait.
What had? What?
The badger. How much HP it had?
I hope it had lower than
70.
I think it had like
91.
over 90 HP.
76.
76 over 19. Can I have a number?
98.
98.
91.
like 80.
You were very close to that. 100 HP. Because I just wanted an OP badger, so I just slapped 100 onto the giant
Oh,
badger.
see, I killed an OP badger.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, it's OP for being a badger.
Yeah,
Exactly.
OP badger. He has
If it wasn't an OP creature, I would have thrown like a Tarrasque at
He
you.
had a double HP than me. Like, come on.
I feel like,
Basically, Fritz.
yeah, but a badger.
I killed a Fritz badger.
If you had fought Fritz, you would have died. I'm not gonna lie, you would have.
Yeah.
Well, this is,
But
yes,
he
because
wouldn't
even,
kill
even
me.
if both of us hit all our attacks and did the same amount of damage, I would still win.
Yeah.
So, more HP.
Okay. So, you make
I
it
cheat.
back into the
I am
city.
the fisherman among
I use aim. Warlock.
You make it to the city. And you lead the way into the horse district where you remember finding the Halfling Boulevard. You're going through there, and eventually you make your way back to the place where you saw this goblin, probably the equivalent of being in his 40s, about 3'5". You see that when he's talking, his teeth are like all rotted. They're like these yellow little sharp things. He's dressed just like anyone else, like any random halfling in the boulevard. Quite light fabrics. Has a vest and undershirt, some rolled up pants, like rolled up to the knees. You see how he's like standing there on the street with his little a very low table, average table for him, but it's like a market stall. But for you guys, it's like, oh, hello down there. It has these little small wooden items of all sorts, anything from like toys to trinkets to just in general small wooden things that one could need. He's like selling some things, putting them in a basket, and giving them to some old halfling woman that thanks him, smiles, and walks off. And you're basically there.
Okay.
Obviously, I shouldn't need to mention that you stand out like a sore thumb, since everyone else is literally half your height.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good day there, little ones.
Squatter.
Just love squatting.
Are you calling me little?
Yes,
Why?
because you are little.
Maybe you're just big.
Yes. You can call me the big one if you like. Is there something wrong with being little
I
or
don't
big?
go around judging people by their heights.
What? It's nothing. I'm not judging you. It's equally as good as being how tall I am or how little you are.
The very first thing.
Hello,
It's an argument. Oh my god.
Do you understand where I'm coming from, eh?
Do a persuasion check.
No!
Since, yeah,
What?
the scars.
Nat 20. Great. 11 plus what?
minus.
Minus 110.
I have -2.
I wasted on that 20.
Alright then.
Great.
Anyway, what brings you here?
I want to buy a vase.
I don't sell
You own
vases.
a vase I want to buy. Yep.
How do you know anything of my vase?
So you do?
I'm a rare collector.
Technically true.
And so why do you want my vase?
Because it's rare.
You know, everything I sell is on this table,
It's not rare.
It's one of a kind.
but it's what I sell.
Well, I want to buy your vase.
He just looks a bit like he just thinks.
I don't want to be.
Not quite confused.
Why am I?
He's kind of confused about how this came up, like how
Of
this
course,
happened.
yes. So how about 2 gold for the vase?
That was a good joke.
10 gold for the vase.
No.
I'm sorry for my
The vase
friend.
is not for sale. Yes?
I'm sorry for my friend's behavior, but are you willing to... Could you at least tell us some you would at least value your vase to, if one were to consider making an offer?
Quite a lot. A very large sum of money.
Yeah, he just heightened the price because I said it was rare. Otherwise, he would probably sell it for 2 gold.
Yes. I don't think so.
Can we just my plan?
Do you actually start cracking your
Like
knuckles?
still bleeding from fighting a badger. It's like,
Yeah, you look like rough. Again, you just got cleaned up, but now you're bloody again. Like there's.
and once again, it's the fancy one who's
Yeah.
in the worst.
I mean, I feel like he's okay with blood because
I
he just
never back
stabbed
down from a
himself a lot.
fight.
Oh my god, your clothes must be so bloody.
Okay, listen here, you little shits. No, okay, I don't take this. Listen here, you little shit. You give us the vase for 2 gold, or your stab will be fucking gone by the end of this hour. You hear me?
You do understand that us halflings are a very tight community.
I don't give a shit.
You're not a
I give
halfling,
a-
you're fucking
I am a
goblin.
halfling.
You're a
I
goblin.
give my word, and you will be swarmed by every
Swarmed.
single.
Storm,
So
please,
I can step on them and hate.
Storm, please don't make us see.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah.
Friend.
No, co-worker. Friend. No, not co-worker. Seller. Shop owner.
Yes, I'm a shop owner and I'll remain being one.
Can I have the vase? 2 gold.
No,
Why?
it's not for sale and it's worth more than
Okay.
2 gold.
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
On the seas.
What's your name?
Oh,
Oh, it's don't do it. Oh, don't do it.
I would say my name.
What's your name?
I would say.
What's your name?
I would say my name.
What's his name? Come on.
Clark.
Deception check.
yeah, it name's Claude.
Deception. 15.
Alright, listen up, Clark.
Yeah.
The vase is not for sale. Because it's valuable to me. And it's valuable in general.
Is your life valuable to you?
Is this a threat, Clark?
No. Is your life valuable to you?
Well, of course.
Great.
More.
A soul for a soul.
Why do you want to keep that vase, Mr. Goblin?
I just said it. It's valuable to me.
No, it's not.
Is your life valuable to you?
Well,
Is it? Answer my
the
question.
vase is...
Answer.
The vase
my-
is not your life.
Answer my question. Is your life valuable
Yes.
to you? No, it's not.
He's using your logic.
Well, it's not really my logic, because that's a vase that doesn't do anything. It sits on...
No, it's not.
It sits on your shelf,
No, it's not.
become
Where does it
dusty, and you don't sell it for 2 gold?
It's not on a shelf. It's not getting dusty.
Where is it then?
In a safe
Why?
location.
Oh, I thought you would say in a safe.
Well, perhaps that's the safe location I'm talking about, but I wouldn't tell you. Would I?
Yes, you will.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Yes, you will.
Give me a reason so that I can get 2 gold. Or so that you don't kill me. Is that it? Are you actually threatening to kill me?
Storm, please don't make a scene.
Okay, your turn.
Are you less villainous than your friend?
I'm usually called a good cop. Listen,
So what's your offer then?
does a 3-digit number sound good? It's a
3-digit numbers? Nah, that's not good enough. By the way, I want to go back to you. I just realized you never told me why you want the vase, other than it's that you collect things. But what is the vase? Why do you want it? What's so special about the vase that makes you want it, but makes it so invaluable, so having such a little value to me? Yet to you, you must have it.
I can use it for magic.
Oh, how about you actually go over and buy a real cheap vase?
No, but that's not the same thing.
And so you're telling me that my vase has a very unique value to it.
No.
Then why do you need it so bad?
Well, it's like...
Tell me what makes my vase so incredibly valuable to
It's
you?
not so incredibly. 2 gold is not that much.
Then why threaten me life for it? And what does your friend need offer 3-digit numbers for it?
I don't know. That's my,
Obviously, it's valuable.
That's my coworker. I don't know what the fuck. She's on drugs, maybe.
Oh,
You see a halfling that just comes up. Excuse me, is it fine if I just buy something from Irving here?
sure.
Thank you. I'll have one of those and a toy for my little girl. You just, of course.
I'll whisper to
Have a
Dara.
nice day. That will be 4
In the
gold.
meanwhile,
He takes the gold.
we can just kidnap him later and torture him. Send him violence so you know.
teleport Telepathic.
Meanwhile, they are.
Now I teleport the words into his mind.
This woman just kind of looks at you and just walks out.
Telepathically saying, I think it's best if we wait until he closes down.
Yeah.
See.
Are we smelling another Jaxson?
No, I don't want to wait.
So, big one. Tell me.
Can I have the vase?
No.
Can I have the vase?
No.
Can I have the vase?
Still a big fat no.
Is there no possibility that you can part with it?
You know what I'm going to say?
No!
No.
Okay, so...
Why is it valuable to you?
But just tell them
Sentimental
But
reasons.
why?
Sentimental reasons.
Tell me the backstory to it. I wanna know.
That is none of your
But
concern.
I wanna know.
And that is none of your concern.
So, do I see some place I can, like, buy a sack?
You could walk around. You're
I
sure
walk
that you'll
around.
find one.
Yeah,
So you just split off from the group.
yeah.
Yeah, you find a sack quite quickly. Halflings are crafters by nature in this place. Like they like to do their little like, kind of.
I feel like
Keep
this is
things
going
with
to
it,
go
with their
very
hands.
dark.
Like, we can always torture him for the answer.
In the middle of the day,
No,
in the
but
middle
we
of the market,
No, not. Yeah, right now, we just.
We're right in front of every other.
we take him and play the knife game.
Yeah.
Stop in the name of the law.
How. He will. We want
A sack is 1 copper.
Yeah, I buy a big one, 2 copper.
Yeah, sure. An extra large sack, big enough to fit Fritz inside it.
Wow, that's a large one.
Okay, so meanwhile, while Storm is gone, what do you guys say?
I'm actually going to try a persuasion attempt to.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Look.
Sugar tits. What the fuck? Look, sugar tits.
No,
Did you
show your tits.
I don't think that's going to work.
So what do you say?
Maybe.
Or what do you do? If that is the
We have many different items you might want to consider trading.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be more interesting?
trade a suck dick?
Maybe give me some examples.
Well,
That could be a great start. Couldn't it?
slave! Points at me. I mean, you have used me as a slave.
yeah.
This is true. Earlier, so. You in particular.
Yep. Well, we can always sell you a.
You know, I'm not interested in sitting here all day and listening to you say nothing.
Hold on for a moment. We're just going through our stuff.
It was a mighty boring time.
I have arches. Oh, I have the fruit.
That's a good one. Try that one.
I can trade it for some delicious fruit.
Has there ever been a bigger no in my life?
Wait.
Just try it first, okay?
You can have a free sample first.
I take the smallest thing I have and give it to
The
him.
tastiest.
It's like a grape, or I don't know what to pick.
I give him a grape.
Okay. Tastes like absolute garbage.
You're lying.
I don't.
I taste one.
Yeah, it's perfect.
He's fucking
Give
lying.
an insight check.
Yeah, I'm going for an insight check as well.
Oh, never mind.
I feel like when two people have considered it to be the best thing they've ever eaten.
Sure.
10.
10 and...
8.
I mean, he seems truthful.
Well, do I have anything else?
I have some magic books.
I'm not a big reader, to be honest.
I can see that.
Oh.
Well, like, apparently I read the textbook on how not to get scammed, at least.
I can pour some acid on you.
Fritz, do you have any?
What's up,
Did
lad?
you say you can pour acid on me?
I think you're lonely enough.
All of a sudden, this guy became the good guy.
What's up, lad? Okay, so
When he yells, you see how the door on the house behind him opens, and you see the halfling woman about also like early 40s.
is that his home?
She comes out and just says, "Is everything okay, honey?" Like, hey, there's just a man threatening to put acid on me.
Never mind, we're leaving.
And she just says, "Oh, okay," and closes
Have a
the door.
nice day.
What? Okay, so
We are
you take
leaving.
you take we know where freaking lives. I don't care, so we can break it.
He
Let's
just
go.
eyeballs you.
We won't get the ways. He's fucking
Must
stubborn.
be something I can trade for.
You can whisper your plan if you
I still
want
have
to.
no idea what that effing thing does that I got it for like
I whisper
second session.
to him. You take this, make some annoyance over there. Everyone will look there. I will put it in the
You know that he won't be. He will be moving in the sack. People, guards will see some moving in
but
your
in
sack.
the sack, I will lock him out.
So you take this.
Smashing the sack against like the table.
I think it's better to do it, but we know where he lives. We can just.
I feel like that's going to go
I know what we
wrong.
do. We kidnap his wife.
He's like, nah fam,
That's even more horrible.
Alright, so where are you leaving?
Yeah, we are leaving
How much for a trinket?
Depends on what you're looking for.
a bit.
Do you have like something you can smoke out of?
It look like someone makes paps.
Do you have a...
Of course I make paps.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
So that
Will be
would cost you
500 gold.
Do you have a music box?
a music
I like...
box. No.
Why? You make toys.
I'm a wood.
Yeah.
I'm a wood
And
carver.
then inside the wood, it's...
What do you think I make that out of wood? Do you think the mechanisms are made of wood?
Goblin, goblin.
I just got accused of not reading much, but obviously you are reading even less if you think that mechanisms are made of wood like that.
No, they're
want
not
drugs?
made of wood, but you,
Do you
you
want-
collaborate with a iron worker, you know?
Well,
A metal worker you collaborate with, and then you can have a music box. Pop. Do you know anyone who sells music box?
Yeah, there are some others on this street that sell it. Just
Oh.
walk around a bit, would ya?
I want the music box.
Now this conversation just took a very strange turn.
Yeah, I know.
Bipolar disease.
So a pap, 2 gold.
2 gold
Yeah,
for the fanciest pipe
But
it's a pap.
can I?
you smoke from.
Yeah.
Oh,
What else would he do with a pap? He holds up like a solid wooden pipe.
Yeah, give me that. Here you go, 2 gold.
or it's actually
No, 1 gold and 10 silver.
I'm
I
gonna do.
want gold.
I'm gonna do an
Why?
inside check.
Gold is a nice and shiny thing.
Well, it costs. It's worth the same.
But I can't be bothered going to the bank, so 2 gold. The price.
Yeah, but
2 gold!
I wanna do an insight check on if he's lying about the price or not.
han kommer regretta att han sa sådär.
It's a 24.
It seems a bit overpriced.
I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Yeah.
It's now Doris. It's now Doris. Like, I also want to buy a pipe. Yeah, 2 copper.
So are we done here?
I believe so.
Okay, we go back.
Yeah.
We head away. Okay, so what the plan? Which plan are we going?
You just see how he picks up a dagger and starts like carving some.
Okay, we know he's equipped with a dagger.
My
so he has
plan
a
or
weapon.
his plan? Oh yeah, my plan is someone makes annoyance, I put him in a bag. Yeah, in a
And then he knocks him out in the bag.
yeah.
And then he will take the bag with him and go to somewhere.
Yeah, I'm like fucking Santa Claus.
Your plan was...
Come back at night, we know where he lives.
Yeah.
Then
Why waste that much time?
And then we might, like, threaten his wife.
So when are you
if it
standing
doesn't
when
work.
you're talking about?
In an alleyway or something.
Yeah.
If we
The
find
alleyways are too tight for you
No,
to really
we are not in the
inside.
district.
Oh, you walk
we
out of the
walk
Halfling
yeah.
Boulevard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere more private.
We have 4 more days.
Yeah.
We waste another day,
Well,
and then we have 3 days. We don't have that time.
it's not really...
Look, if you want to, I can just turn you invisible and you can just walk inside and...
Well, he will have it in something safe.
We don't know that yet, we can try it. So you make, 2 of us invisible and we head in.
The
You
thing
can't do
is...
Oh yeah, it's right, you... Only one?
Only one.
Storm, you do...
Why me all the time?
You are the sneaky one.
Look, just one of you needs to go
I
inside.
can do it, otherwise...
Technically, you're the smallest one, so you will...
Yeah, but... I don't think that it will matter with these people. But I can do it.
Okay. Just take it slow, go inside, see what you can find.
But how will he enter though?
I'm just gonna smash through a window.
I don't know where it's...
You reckon it would be very difficult
Yeah.
for you to fit through a window?
Yeah, I'm
Didn't do
Because everything is kind of scaled down. It's not like super small.
I'm not
so
doing
you can
that.
still
Well,
be
let's
inside.
combine a
sneaky.
part of Storm's plan. Let's make a commotion so that the wife will open up the door. Does that sound more?
Great.
And then...
Fritz and Jaxson start fighting.
But I'm gonna be
I start
invisible.
fighting air.
Well, I am invisible. Fucking, you
Okay,
can't
you
lock
can
pick.
be... What?
Well,
They're
bring
gonna
it,
open
bitch.
the door.
Either that or
Well,
you lockpick on your
exactly.
own.
Oh, yeah.
It's either way.
Okay, you can be invisible now.
Yeah.
You said you didn't want to be, so now be.
Touch me.
Are we slightly in reach if it has a 1 hour duration?
Well, if you're right outside the place, then yeah.
Wait.
Time.
Can we, before we do this, can we do a
Du
short
bara sätter din
rest?
hand emellan.
If we're gonna fight and stuff, fake fight, I need to rest up a bit.
That's too bad.
I could just send out Thorpe and see if he can start a commotion on his own.
Yeah,
A
okay.
owl.
Yep.
Well, okay, we can fake fight. That's.
I can just make it.
Well, the first punch
Attack
can be
his
real
head.
is to
Well,
Attack.
just make
Get
it
the
Jaxson the
adrenaline.
winner.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, let's-
one real punch in.
Or you make Jaxson fucking the master because he's not hurt.
He's the slave.
He's not hurt.
Oh
You
yeah,
are-
you start ranting about I'm such a filthy slave.
You're not,
That's pretty
you won't
good.
take any freaking damage from it.
Let's
Just
do that.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do that.
Nice.
So I'm the one beating you. Okay.
Anything more we want to tell?
This,
E.T. time.
Okay.
I run into the district and you run after me and start punching me.
So Storm, you're invisible. So the two of you.
yeah, we.
Yeah,
Or you how do you guys want to do this then?
So you should chase me.
Yeah, and I
And
tackle
then I
you.
trip,
Oh,
or you tackle me
Mhm.
right outside the store.
And then one like me.
And then you start like
Pounding.
You need to
then you start
be
pounding me.
rage so you don't feel it as much.
Yeah. Well, if you punch me now, I
You
can-
don't take any
no,
damage.
If I punch me, if someone, I
Well-
rage.
If you are mad, well, it's good because you won't feel it as much.
if I'm mad while you pound me, it won't hurt as much.
Yeah, okay, we'll do it like close to the goblin, but not like actually at
Yeah,
the
we'll
goblin.
pound close.
I feel like if he's angry and you're pounding him, you're not gonna make it.
But
Like one punch back.
he has to commit.
I feel like at this point, Jaxson and Fritz have to become a thing. I mean,
Yeah.
So in that case, I'm pounding him.
Okay, what do you
Okay,
do?
so Fritz, you start running,
Yeah.
right? Jaxson, you follow. I guess you're not running full speed because you were just out.
Well,
Exactly.
I'm running what would look like full speed, I guess.
Yeah, for a normal person.
Or yeah.
Or slightly slower so that you catch up to you.
Not rage speed.
Well, not even normal speed because he has plus 10 permanent speed just in general.
Yep.
You can be Barbarian. So you run at like 25 feet.
Don't.
Anyway, once you reach the store, Jaxson,
Close. Not,
you like, well,
yeah.
they said right outside the store.
Well,
No, close.
Someone said
No.
Like, close.
outside. I know.
Yeah,
Outside or
close.
Yeah.
slightly close.
We
Alright.
say close.
Alright, sure.
Close
so
enough
You just
Yeah.
for the wife.
lunge yourself at Fritz and
Start pounding him.
so yeah, are you just gonna lie down and take all the punches?
I guess, yeah.
You rage?
Yeah, I'll probably get like mad for real.
He takes no damage.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah.
Well, what's your strength?
It's plus 3, so
Okay, then
Yeah,
it's
so it's 4.5 to 2 damage per hit. And it only works for a minute.
if he hits.
Yeah, but he has
Yeah.
3
Well, he's
rages.
willing, just lying down.
Yeah, he has a
on the
few.
ground on his back.
I mean, when the wives comes out, I'm gonna punch him back real hard.
Are you guys screaming or anything, or are you?
yeah.
There's some moans of the pain coming from Fritz.
Oh shit! What happens? Commotion.
Yeah, some halflings are like, oh, would you look at that? A fight that's been ages since we had a fight. They're like a number are kind of cheering you on. Like there are a bunch of men and women who are just
Damn.
like, fight, woo!
Wait a minute.
I'm
Is
gonna-
And they're back already. You actually hit back.
I'm going to remember. I'm at 8
So the storm.
he's
I need.
Does the wife come out?
Yeah, she just opens the door and looks out and is like, Honey, what is going on? Like, just, some people fighting. Like, that's the one that threatened to pour acid on me. Okay. And she starts to head back.
Does she lock the door?
I mean, she just closes it.
Could I wait a minute and then I
wait a minute.
sneak in?
A
At this
minute.
point, you're gonna have
No, like
Yeah.
some seconds.
few
Just to
seconds.
Yeah.
make it more real, I'm gonna improvise and say, "This is what you get for fucking my mom." Like real man, like so. It's like a backstory to it.
Wow,
Like a real man.
backstory.
Deception.
The worst backstory I've ever heard.
So I am real
Alright,
man.
yeah.
I'm just gonna
You know,
Sure.
You F my sister.
You didn't have, I didn't even have to F anyone. You could just be like, you're stupid.
Yeah, no, but it's more like
He pounded your mom, now you're pounding him.
Chris, exactly. And that is now people will believe more.
This is interesting. Alright, yeah, that's
They're
what
like,
you
But
say.
wasn't the whole point of getting the wife out? So when the door's open, you
You hear like a subtle ooh.
Well, she was in the doorway, so I couldn't do anything.
Well, you can just
Except
push her
no.
over.
We keep
Dara,
going
do you
a short while.
like? Are you going after them, or are you staying
Yeah,
outside?
I would try to go after them at half speed, you know.
You would see at this point when you're like getting to the fight that people are making bets and like start like.
Oh, well, I'm gonna start-
and be like, oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start hitting back, man. They're making bets.
They're making
But yeah,
bets.
okay, so you wait a few seconds
Yep.
and then you try to sneak in to
Yep.
the door. Alright.
Stealth.
Yep. You have advantage because you're invisible.
Oh.
And you have those lucks now.
18.
Alright, 18. Yeah, you managed to sneak in. You're now inside the house. What you see right away is you see these 2 little girls. Like,
No! Stop! Stop making it more horrible.
they look
Hey!
mostly halfling, but they have like greenish skin. And
I don't want to kill kids.
because they're like sitting and playing with these little wooden toys. And, like,
Oh god, we're not gonna make it.
they're just sitting on the floor, like playing with these wooden toys, and like they have some toys,
Yep.
toy swords that they're like fighting with, having a bit of a
Yep.
duel. Yeah, they look like mostly halfling, as I said, but they have green skin, and you see that when they're saying something, their teeth are a bit like pointy. They're not rotten like their presumed fathers, but yeah, they're sitting there. It's like a living room area. There are some stairs in the back, and it also seems to be like a kitchen compartment.
I'm gonna just search the house. I go up first.
Right, you kind of have to walk like
Understandable.
you can't really stand up properly.
Yeah.
You have to bend your back quite a bit to not scrape your scales against the ceiling. Hey, so are you looking for the wife, or are you looking for
No,
the vase?
yes, vase.
Because I heard some mention
or
of
some
like getting the wife
contraction
or
or
something. Yeah. Something what?
Like, safe.
Right. Yeah, so you give me a perception check.
Come on.
Woohoo!
Ooh, that's a high one.
24.
Alright. You look through this this floor. You can't really see any bases. So I guess you head up to the second floor. This is a 3-story building.
Oh,
You
damn.
can judge from the outside. Yeah, you head up to the second floor. You see what looks like the stairs just lead into a small corridor, and then there's like a door on the adjacent wall, and then there are some more stairs that continue up to the next floor. So it's like stairs, and then there are stairs like that. So they're kind of right on top of one another. So do you check the door, or do you head upstairs? Like the
Door.
Alright. So you open the door. You see a room with 2 smaller beds, like 2 single beds, likely for the kids.
Yeah, close the door.
Yep. So you continue up the
Yeah.
stairs. Okay. Again, it's just a door. At least. So
I open the door.
Okay. You come into a bedroom. Actually, give me a stealth check again. On advantage. Because the room is double.
13.
Alright, 13. Alright, you see on this double bed in the middle of the room, you see this halfling woman, likely the wife. She's reading a book. It's
What
like-
she's doing there, she should be in the... Okay. Oh.
I did not say
Just lying in bed, like, totally absorbed by the book. It's like, what are you doing in here, honey? Just doesn't look up.
Do I see a vase?
Do a perception check.
Again? Oh my god! Did I have advantage, no?
You have luck if you're reading.
14.
I have to go soon.
Alright, yeah. Well, we're not going to continue with that much longer. 14.
The wife kills them.
Alright. You see this... Actually, your passive perception is 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, you would see this anyway. You see that there's this big bookshelf covering like an entire wall. There are plenty of books, more books than one would normally have in a home.
Yep.
You see in the middle of this bookshelf there's like a square where there are no like shelves or books. It's just this glass cabinet kind of, and in there's this vase.
Does it look like you can open this easily?
Yes, I mean it has some like you can just open the thing. There's a little knob on it.
So, Here's the thoughts running through my mind. Do I put her in the bag? Do I knock her out? Do I just take the vase? Or... Yeah, I take the vase.
I just realized.
And then it turns invisible?
No, we don't take the kids.
No.
When you kind of reach the cabinet and are about to open it, you hear the woman was like, "Oh, name?"
Yeah, I open it and take the vase and...
You see, or you notice some movement behind you, and when you look, you see that she puts the book down and looks towards the door.
Yep.
Alright, so you grab the vase.
When she looks to the door.
I mean, you're like in the middle of opening the thing when she
Yeah.
looks over. Alright, yeah. So you just take the vase. It seems like she just shrugs and goes back to reading.
Yeah, I walk past her.
Yeah.
Down the stairs.
Right?
Down the stairs.
Right?
Open
You
the
see that
door.
these little girls are now running around and like having this wooden sword fight.
Great.
Accidentally.
the door.
It's a tight space. You need to get past them without getting hit
Yeah,
or anything.
Hit
like
them.
that.
No.
So,
Acrobatics.
put them in the bag.
Acrobatics.
Do I knock them out?
No, just give me a stealth check on
Okay.
advantage here.
That one.
Is that a luck?
Yep.
Another luck.
20.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you managed to sneak past. You kind of predict their movements, being like a fencer. Either that or you get incredibly lucky, but you think you predict things, and you just make a run for it. It seems like they're just about to like strike, and you just dodge it by like half an inch.
Matrix.
You just manage to sneak out the door. You make sure that they're not looking straight towards the door. When
I
you
put
do
the
it.
vase in a bag. In the bag I bought.
It's really big.
Right.
The sack.
The sack, exactly.
I mean, the vase, it's like nice, but it doesn't look that special either. It's just like two different colors, like one color that is kind of wave shaped around the bottom, and
Okay,
it's like light blue, and then the rest is just white.
I go out of the district, make myself non-invisible. I walk in again. Hey, stop lads, take it easy. Shake this
So
off.
let's just figure out how much time has passed.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think the fight is already...
we would like
We've been fighting for like 10 hours straight. Just like,
we would have already
Going
done
at it.
You're also
the fight.
walking out first and walking back.
Yep.
Then it would have been like
Because I can't just...
15 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe.
I think we were just doing like
that's a
2
nice
or
fight.
1 minute, like not so long.
So you would just stop after a while.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
Or until
Because
Fritz
if
is
you
like...
kept going until then one of you would have been unconscious.
or just Dara comes and just like,
No, what are you doing?
pulls him back.
No, I'm actually...
Great roleplay there.
Yeah.
Zara's like, hey, I'm betting on the big guy.
It's like 2 minutes. And let's just say that you do 1 attack per round. It's what, 10 attacks per minute.
Yeah.
20 attacks.
And so it's 2 damage times 10, so that's 20 times 2. So that's 40 damage that you're gonna take.
Okay.
And do you hit back?
Oh yeah, after 20 I actually get mad.
Two hits or one
Okay,
hit. What do you
made
do?
him-
Yeah,
You have tavern brawlers, you do more melee damage
Yeah.
without
and I'm really
So
low.
after 40 damage, now he's gonna fuck you up.
Is that after 20, right?
After 20
Okay.
I get mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Which technically is 40, it's just half because you're a barbarian.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, I do non-lethal damage as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Actually, I think you might knock him out in a single hit.
We'll knock him.
8.
8, and you do
If you-
a D4
If you get 4, you knock me
plus
out.
4 plus rage damage.
Oh,
wait, what?
Yeah,
So
right.
roll a d4.
If you get a
probably
2,
knock me
2
out.
or higher, and you're knocking out.
You're going to knock me out.
Holy shit!
He's knocked out.
Yeah, the people just see how Jaxson. That's what you get for sleeping with my mom. And then, like, after a solid minute of just getting punched, you just see a Fritz basically just grabs your face and just throws you off. You just land on your back, throw your head against the cobblestone.
Oh my
And
god.
That's what you get for having a mom.
You just see how, like, a big portion of the crowd is like, I'm nothing over this. Because people started betting against you because, like, you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's One Punch Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the few that did bet are making fat
A lot of
stacks, like stoinks for real.
Thanks to me, the economy just skyrocketed.
Alright, well,
Dara's going to medicine check now, so he's stable.
No, she just pulls him out of there.
Yeah, that too.
sure. Alright.
But, yeah, I have to go. Like,
Yeah,
right.
but I think this is a good time to end the
Jaxson just,
session.
hey, now,
So,
the down counter.
Oh, yeah, right.
You see, I did good.
Thank you.
so what's it? Like, what's the
17.
counter at? Okay. 17, and this is the 22nd session, I think. So
Yeah.
you're still lagging behind a bit.
Yeah,
I can knock you out again.
Yeah. Thanks.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna end the session there. We already had a Swedish word.
Yeah. If
Um,
someone is watching, thanks for watching. Let me check if someone's
Very nice,
watching.
yeah. Let's give a shout out if there is anyone.
Shout out to the one. Let's see.
Oh, are pens still being supplied by...
By Comrade Chris.
Put it on the
Yeah.
good camera. This,
Oh,
there.
2
Yeah.
viewers.
I can hold them up.
One is me. Who's the
The
other
cameras.
one? Is question.
Yes.
Great.
Comrade Chris, thank you for supplying us with pencils.
Hi.
Perfect.
Doorbell is ringing as
You
well.
let those pen go exactly on the door.
I wonder who that might be.
I can't see if who's in here. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
He's probably one of us.
I can't wait to open up.
Do they count the one who streams?
Thanks for watching,
Yes,
lads.
thank
Did you
you
see
very
it?
much.
Who was
I
it?
punched the shit out of him.
Okay, well, in that case, maybe it was nobody, or maybe there is someone. If you're there, then you're the best, okay?
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
So yeah,
Does the
alright.
streamer count as a viewer?
No, not unless you have Twitch open.
Yeah.
Aye.
And I don't think I
Two.
do. I'm pretty sure I don't. 'Cause I checked
Ooh.
before. I wanted to go and check the stream, but yeah, that's not open.
Nice.
Alright, well, next Monday is like the preliminary
Yeah.
date
Yeah.
for the next session, assuming that nothing
Monday.
changes and people all of a sudden can
Yep.
make it.
Mm.
But,
I'm pretty sure I can.
then we're gonna play the regular time, like 12, because you have to rush out after. And stuff.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, cool.
See ya.
Well, until next Monday then.
What will happen with the race?
Oh.